MJC has the largest athletic program in Northern California with 21 sports being offered.
I first came to MJC, Coach Stivers came to my house with Coach Peterson, and they kind of convinced me. Then the next day they put me out in Modesto B saying that Danny Velasquez commits to MJC.
I've always wanted to be a swimmer, and I thought that swimming at a JC first, I'd dip my feet in the pool and see if I'd get recruited or not. It's very competitive, and you get very close with your teammates.
I've had athletes get their master's degrees, become doctors, chiropractors, lawyers, city council members. I think the best part of my job is getting phone calls from different types of employers that want to find out about some of the athletes that I've had in the past.
Yeah, I was able to get a scholarship to Cal State Fullerton through academic success and athletic success here through teachers and coaching.
It's like a family. I mean, we're always looking out for each other and always making sure, hey, what can I do for you? I got a student that needs this. Hey, I got somebody that needs this class, or I have this class open. What can we do for your athletes? I've seen MJC make a difference in the life of student athletes with the priority registration.
If you're a high schooler and you want to come to MJC, you can expect great coaches, a great counselor, and great student success specialists to help you along the way. We're there from start to finish. Even when you go to transfer, we even assist you after transfer.
The philosophy of our program is we're a student transfer program, so our job is to get the students in and get them out. We want the parents to know exactly what's going on and what we're trying to do from an academic to an athletic standpoint.
We always end up winning, we always being productive, we're always at the end. And the results of MJC and all the athletics are second to none. From what we start with to what we end with are not the same students. They come here and they get faster, or they get stronger, or they're a better player or a better teammate or whatever it is. They all succeed.
Always had dreams about playing college ball, and ending senior year without any offers to play big D1 ball, kind of heartbreaker. But I ended up grinding it out, hit the gym, made it happen, went to MJC, and got it done. I am signing with the Colorado University, go Buffaloes, got a full ride scholarship.
As long as you're ready to work, like Mustafa and all the other successful students we've had, all of the resources are there for you.
MJC has made me realize I can do anything. With all the hard work I can put into it, there's so much more I've done that I didn't realize I could do.
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Arr, go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Wait, did you guys smile after a serious face?
Sophomore Day festivities on a beautiful Saturday afternoon as we enter November into the heart of Valley Conference play. The Pirates entering the proverbial trap game as the Monterey Peninsula Lobos come in, the 17th ranked team entering the day facing the 12th ranked MJC Pirates here at Pirate Stadium as the Pirates try to keep their perfect conference record intact at 3-0. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Mario Ramos alongside my broadcast partner, Chris Babcock. We've got our rest of our NorCal Sports TV crew, producer Joseph Yanez, Noel Alexander, and Claude the Bod on camera for us. Chris, Pirates getting things rolling. Strength of this team, really the guys up front been eating things up and creating lanes for the running game. And this running game figures to get stronger with Bryson Davis back into the lineup today. The Big Blue Buccaneers looking to pick up a big victory against Monterey Peninsula and keep their Perfect Valley record intact.
This offensive line has consistently put this offense in front of the chains. Mario, they've only given up 5 sacks and only another 23 negative plays. While their defense, on the other hand, is 64 TFLs plus their sack combination, and they've forced their opponents to lose 475 yards. That is a big separation when their offense has only lost 81 yards of offense this year on their plays. That means they're moving forward, and whoever they put at running back has been fantastic. And every game this season they have had a 100-yard rusher. But Caden Bailey, number 9, has last 3 games over 350 yards, 4 touchdowns. And him and Davis, you have Mohammed.
Yeah.
And they're just going to run, and run. And they'll throw enough to move the chains, but I highly doubt they're going to take any shots down the field to a susceptible Monterey Peninsula defense.
And defensively for the Pirates, you talked about the sack combination. It starts up front with Jalon Booth and Stallworth, LeBron Stallworth, those two the sophomores being honored here before the ball game. And what a duo those two are. Booth, definitely a guy that figures to be, getting after the quarterback this afternoon. He does every week, but you mentioned that offensive line a little susceptible on the other side. Could be a big day for number 32 in Navy Blue.
Monterey Peninsula, 7 out of their 8 games this year, they've given up at least 3 sacks. Okay? I work for American Asphalt. 7 sack concrete is very strong concrete, right? So today, and we won't get to it right now, we're going to call this 7 sack Saturday for the Pirates. I'm going to go ahead and call it. Now, if Monterey can protect their quarterback, put some kind of running game together, they're going to have their opportunities downfield against this Pirate defense, but that's easier said than done.
It's a Monterey Peninsula team making their way from the American Conference here to the National Conference and finding things tough as they enter Valley Conference play. They were undefeated before in the preseason, ranked as high as number 5. That was a few weeks ago, October 14th. They were the number 5 team in the state, and now currently down to, like we said, to 17th after going 1-2 in the Valley Conference.
They started 6-0. I don't know if they've got a false sense of their team, but if you look at it, their last 2 games they've lost a combined score 96-32. Okay, then let's get a little deeper, right? Because I don't have a life, so let's get a little bit deeper. And you're calling Mrs. Show as we're driving here, being safe, of course. And let's put together that with my Chico State math and her Chico State math, exactly what the combined record of the opponents that they have beat this year. Mario, 13-36. That's a 27% winning streak or winning percentage. But what can they do? They could flip things around, put things together, close the season. I don't know if it's a state playoff opportunity for them, but a great bowl game.
It's a Pirate team ranked as high as number 3 at one point, coming in a preseason ranked number 4 squad, MJC. So definitely a team with a lot of talent. Took a couple of losses to teams that are no slouches right now. Currently the 3 and 4 ranked teams in the state in Butte and San Mateo, so nothing to sneeze at there. But MJC getting back rolling, like we talked about, this offensive line, a big part of that, but really kind of all 3 phases feeding off each other. The defense opportunistic, got a couple of turnovers last week at Sac City and a big road win, and again, kind of playing that complementary football in all 3 phases.
There are 3 keys to victory, and that being Monterey Peninsula. We've talked about it. It's obvious you're one of the top rushing teams in the state in Modesto JC is stop the run, protect the quarterback, and we'll do a little bit of isolation sometime today with our hero cam. I spy 32. If you don't know where Booth is, you haven't. He should be in the first sentence of the defensive scouting report. He's number 2 in the state in sacks, top 5 in TFLs. He's got 3 fumble recoveries, and while he's doing that, he's also can get his hand in the passing lane, either rushing or covering a guy in the flat. I expect a real big game from him. today.
Expect a big game on the ground for the Pirates as well, stopping the run. Be easier said than done. MJC coming in running at a clip of 252 yards a game. That's some heavy lifting from the fellows up front. And again, the guys in the backfield, the beneficiaries. You mentioned Bailey Muhammad. Bryson Davis should be back in the fold this evening. Number 7 out there ready to go as the Pirates donning the navy blue uniforms for the second time. All navy blue with the white helmet. Monterey Peninsula in their road white jerseys. They got a maroon helmet with a Lobo kind of fashioned in a wave similar to the waves that are crashing in the Monterey Peninsula. And they got the gray pants to boot with that as we're awaiting, I believe, the coin toss. We're going to get going here. Let's check out what the 3 keys are on the MJC side of the ball game.
And this is something, if you want to go deep into December in the playoffs, you got to score touchdowns in the red zone. Eliminate the explosive pass plays. Monterey Peninsula is going to take their shots deep. And 7 sacks Saturday. That's a goal for this defensive line and the linebackers defending this Monterey Peninsula team that, yeah, they're pretty balanced offensively, but they're number 20 in the state and passing 254 yards per game. But, again, have given up 26 sacks this season.
Pirates would like to get themselves an advantage and be able to get after the quarterback in Monterey Peninsula, kind of try to make them one-dimensional, like you said. Pretty well balanced, but if you can make them, again, kind of play from behind the chains and start to get into that exotic blitz package of Coach Eddie Abbasi, and that's when you're really cooking with peanut oil if you're the MJC Pirates. It's just about ready to go here on a Saturday afternoon. Mario Ramos, Chris Babcock with you from Pirate Stadium. And the MJC Pirates 6-2, 3-0 in conference play, taking on Monterey Peninsula, also 6-2, 1-2 in conference play. MJC ranked 12th, Monterey Peninsula the 17th ranked team in the ball game. And this is a big one, Chris, for MJC, because obviously they got another one looming with the College of the Sequoias, the final road game of the regular season to wrap up things for MJC. It figured to be a big ball game with both teams currently undefeated and sitting at the top of the conference, but if you're MJC, you got to take care of business again against a team like Monterey Peninsula, who's pretty talented, ranked, like we said, as high as number 5 at one point.
And they could, bounce back after suffering a couple of humbling losses. Mm-hmm. But, this is a big game. I mean, if Fresno goes down and beats, or the host COS and wins today, and Modesto wins, they could clinch at least a tie for the conference championship.
The 5th straight conference championship for MJC. Yeah, Monterey Peninsula won the toss. Waiting to see what they decide. Get the call here from our official, whose microphone's a little feedback. James Taplin going to give us the call on the coin toss.
Well, I don't recall a test. Usually a good test. I failed a lot.
So Monterey Peninsula winning the toss. They will defer. So MJC going to get the ball to start things off. Get that offense chance to get out there right away and establish that ground game for the Pirates. As they'll take the opening kickoff and go from left to right on your screen. Monterey Peninsula from right to left. The Lobos will get the ball to start the second half. They'll be kicking away as we get started here on NorCal Sports TV.
National anthem with the trumpet.
So we'll step aside here momentarily, take a commercial break. Be back after the national anthem. We're going to stay here for the national anthem. We'll check it out with Doc Hill providing the trumpet version of the Star Spangled Banner. A rendition of the national anthem by Doc Hill on the trumpet. The Pirates and Lobos set to get underway here on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. Clear skies above. Plenty of sunshine to be had. 77 degrees. We'll take a pop up the Good Guys, America's Favorite Car Show video. Just a quick second, we'll be back on NorCal Sports TV.
The Good Guys 35th Fuel Curve Autumn Get-Together. Over 2,500 American-made and powered show cars and trucks. A huge swap meet, Fender Midway Family Fun Zone, live music, and more. November 8th and 9th at the Alameda County Fairgrounds. Details at good-guys.com.
Welcome back to Pirate Stadium. MJC and MPC can set to meet for the 10th time ever.
7-2 the Pirates are. Last game was in 1993. MJC won 57-6. That was 32 years ago. In 92, Rusty's sophomore year, they won 42-zip, Mario. And after that game, Rusty led the state in all-purpose yards, according to him. The last Monterey win was in 1979.
Joseph Fernandez kick fielded by DeJour Malone at the 5-yard line. A couple of cuts and make his way to the 30-yard line. A 25-yard return for DeJour Malone. MJC coming out with Day Tafoya. Tafoya, again, beneficiary of having himself a nice offensive line out there in front, but guy getting things done. A dual threat quarterback, getting things done both on the ground and in the air like he did last week out at Sac City. He's got Caden Bailey standing behind him. Xavier Clark, Curtis Maynor split wide on first down. It's a carry to Bailey. Able to get to the edge on the right side and pick up a few yards. Ushered out of bounds by Stephen Richardson. Defensive back out of Prosper, Texas for the Lobos. Pushes out the former Hillmar Yellow Jacket Caden Bailey as the Pirates quickly back to the ball.
Bailey doing a great job in these last 3 games. Pirates are going to set up the running game, playing with a tight end and a wing, i.e. fullback.
There's Bailey again with the carry. Takes it up the middle, then tries to bounce it outside. Good pickup of 6 yards on 2nd and 5, so that's going to be the first down of the ball game for the Pirates. They move it out past the 40-yard line. First down and 10 for MJC.
Something has changed. One thing statistically for the Pirates is owning the time of possession because of this running game, and it's also playing a little defense with your offense.
Bailey again up the middle. And not much on that carry, maybe pick up of a couple.
Pirates averaging 30 points a game, just over 386 yards. Mario, 252 yards rushing per game, and they've got a +8 turnover ratio.
Tafoya gets it out to Weber. Weber with the catch out in the flat, and he's not going to get much. He was hit immediately by Kyler Tweeton. And Weber a little slow to get up, but he's able to bounce back. Weber, no doubt, one Halloween with his costume. Donned himself as Coach Rusty Stivers, the head coach of the MJC Pirates. Pretty spot on.
Maybe we can get that to Joseph for the second half.
Yeah. It's a foul on the center, Roman Fumai. Center out of Central Catholic. And the call up for the personal foul. That's the first penalty of the ball game going against MJC. I think they're trying to figure out where to spot this one or whether or not they want to just take the loss of yards on the play.
Monterey's 41st in points per game, 29, giving up over 359 yards, 131 rushing, and 224 passing. Their opponents are converting at 37% on third down. Modesto converting at 37% on offense. See how that matchup goes today. Second and forever.
4 wide receivers on 2nd and 24. Tafoya fumbles the snap, picks it up, looks left, Maynor, and he takes a pop. That ball hung up there for a while. He took a hit out on the perimeter by Hendrick Lusk Jr. Hendrick Lusk Sr. very appreciative of that hit out there by the defensive back.
Well, that guy can get after it. He's got 4 interceptions. 6 pass defense, 2 fumble recoveries, and a scoop and score. And he gets after it. And Harold Lusk has 4 interceptions. So Lusk and Lusk have made some big plays for this Monterey Peninsula defense. 3rd and long here.
Low snap. Tafoya picks it up, gets it out on the flat. Pirates just going to try to pick up a few extra yards as Malone will take it out to the 30. Picked up at about the 32 by Stephen Richardson. Again, making a play. The defensive backs for Monterey Peninsula getting their noses in there here to start the ball game. That penalty from MJC really setting them back because they're going to have to punt the ball away on their first possession.
Of course, we say how much they've been playing in front of the chains these last 3 games. They are playing behind the chains. So you got to credit Monterey Peninsula coming in here ready to play. Did give up an initial first down against Modesto. That's going to happen, and then you force the punt.
Logan Martin kicks this one away. It's going to bounce at the 25. Hendrick Lusk Jr. going to let it go, and probably not a good decision as it ends up at the 5-yard line. A great punt.
That's 18 yards of lost field percentage that show nowhere in the stats, except we'll make a mental note of that.
63-yard punt for Logan Martin. Flips the field, pins the Lobos inside the 10-yard line as they'll take over at the 5 to start their first possession of the ball game. So they won the coin toss, got the stop that they looked for, but now they're going to be backed up on their first possession. And here comes Monterey Peninsula, led by their quarterback, Manuel Simon Lopez, 6'2 freshman out of Red Mountain in Mesa, Arizona.
They love this 2x2 set, Mario.
He's got David Roberts standing to his left. Roberts going to get this one on first down, and Roberts going nowhere. Hit made play by Jalon Booth, and he's going to have to come off the field as his helmet popped off. So he's a guy we're going to see pretty often, but just not on the next play.
That might be the only thing that's going to stop him today.
Right.
Because there he plays. Still, he's not cheating on that play. He's playing defensively very soundly. Comes down, balanced along the line of scrimmage, and then he just that first instinctual step to the football is pretty good.
So no gain on first down, 2nd down and 10. Man in motion, and they give it to that man who bobbles it. Zion Black able to corral it, and then he is wrestled down at the 11-yard line.
See a lot of perimeter runs, and it's how you play out in space here. Nearly loses it on the handoff. And you see the blue jerseys run to the football, and most importantly, you see Booth getting out to the field. A room for improvement for the Pirates is their opponents are converting on 40% rate on 3rd down.
Sean Kingston TU, the defensive lineman, get the stop on that one. Here's 3rd down. Trying to take a shot deep down the field and looking for Julius Robinson. And that one overshot by Emmanuel Simon Lopez. So 3rd and medium, MPC looking to stretch the field. Comes up incomplete, so 3 and out for Monterey Peninsula, and they'll give the ball over to MJC, who figures to have good field position, so Logan Martin's punt, flipping the field. We talked about complimentary football early in the ball game.
Great point, Mario, and you have Robinson. That's not going to be the last time they go deep to him. He's got 50 receptions, 3rd in the state, and good protection on that pass play, just couldn't connect. Got to catch this ball.
Fernandez's kick bounces inside the 50. Malone's
not
going to
on
pick
the bounce,
it up.
though.
Takes it back inside Monterey territory. It bounced over midfield. Malone taking it to the 49-yard line of Monterey Peninsula. Like I said, good field position this time for the Pirates in their second possession. Again, really that penalty setting them back on that first drive, and the personal foul on the offensive line.
And some room for improvement for Tafoya. He's thrown 3 interceptions in the last 2 games and 4 interceptions in the last 5 games. So he needs to improve on that, but he is getting better. 66% completion rate up to this part of the season.
The fullback and all 3 receivers to the left side of the formation. Bailey runs to that side. He takes it out past the 45 to the 43-yard line. Talked about that offensive line up front. You got Quincy Simeon, a freshman out of Patterson. He's 6'5", 300. Troy Leota, the left guard, 6'3", 330. The center, Roman Fumai, 6'3", 395. Alex Cardenas, 6'2", he's 295. And Gavin Gleason, 280 at 6'4". So the guys on the right side checking in a little under 300. But
yeah. Well,
everywhere else, it's some beef up there.
Recruiter, Coach Peterson, before the game, and no ripping any of the Modesto running backs. He says, I could run behind this offensive line. But Bailey with the forward lean, setting up for a second and short.
Bailey taking it inside. Again, able to get positive yards. And you could see the line of scrimmage is just moving at the snap.
Well, the 8 yards that you're getting now, Mara, you've done a lot of Modesto games. Those are going to turn into the 13, the 14, the 15, the explosive runs that just wear on your defense. And if you're not scoring points, they're just going to evaporate the clock.
Not to mention the play-action game and the bootleg stuff like we see right here is Tafoya trying to get to the edge, like a designed run.
I love the decision. I love the decision. You know, you lost a yard, or maybe you got back to the originally lost a yard. Big deal. Instead of trying to sneak this in on first down, it's 2nd and 11. Your running game's good enough to not having to force the football there. Great decision by Tafoya. Love to see that growth early on in this game.
2nd down and 11 for MJC. Just under 10 minutes in the opening quarter. Second possession of the game for the Pirates. On sophomore night, final home game of the regular season for MJC. Run a speed option to the left. They pitch it out to Bailey. Bailey makes a nice cut and gets to the sideline and able to get to the first down marker right at the 30-yard line. They're going to mark him about a yard short.
This is a great cut by Bailey. We call this a peanut butter and jelly leg. Watch the corner trying to think he's going to get Bailey in space. Let's go. We'll come back to it after this play if you can. Oh, okay, do it now because that was just a popcorn machine get off by the Pirates. This is a good football player, the corner, Luck, trying to make a play, Mario, in space. It's speed option. We know how that is a staple for the Pirates, right? There.
Yeah, you can see you're biting hard on that inside move.
You're the outside contain guy. You can't let a guy get outside of you.
We've seen these defensive backs from Monterey Peninsula early on here be aggressive, trying to make some tackles. That time Bailey able to take advantage of that with a nice cut inside.
That's so effective, this offense. You take advantage of their aggressiveness of the defense. Tafoya, 50-50 ball, and they're letting the DBs play.
A lot of contact on the edge between Clark and Molinari. That time Molinari winning that battle. MJC had a 3rd and 7 following the penalty.
I think we've got a penalty on Monterey Peninsula. This will be offsides, lined up offsides. So there's things you get into conference. This is a tough conference. You got to play winning football. Winning football is catching the punt. We want to come in and beat an undefeated team in league, right? And lining up correctly, right? So there's an easy 5 yards instead of being a 4th down and making a decision. Now they're, obviously it's 3rd down.
Caden Bailey looking for a couple of yards, and he's got about 1.5. Going to be just a little bit short. That's going to bring up an interesting 4th down call. Right, for MJC, they're going to bring in Galicchio, the fullback, and also Cole Gilbert, the backup quarterback, It's kind of been a little bit of an X factor, running some quarterback plays, throwing the ball out of the backfield as a running back. Here he's going to take the snap. And Monterey Peninsula is going to take a timeout. So the Lobos were hoping to be able to get a chance to substitute since MJC did. But they were afraid MJC was going to get that snap off since the officials didn't hold the ball up for a second, so they take their first time out of the ball game. We'll step aside as well. Get a word from our sponsors on NorCal Sports TV. Scoreless ball game, big 4th down play upcoming when we return on NorCal Sports TV. Back with Chris Babcock. I'm Mario Ramos on NorCal Sports TV. 4th down and 1. Ball at the 30-yard line. Pirates got to get to the other side of the 29. Fullbacks in the backfield. And they give this one to Muhammad, and he barrels forward, and he picks up a yard and a half. Time they had Alex Cardenas out there. Got a late flag coming in.
I was talking to the officials before the game. I said, I don't mind a hold, a face mask, even a late hit, but the chirping. I don't want to see a chirping penalty. I think we've got a chirping penalty here.
Pirates got Tristan
And this
Brace.
is on Monterey Peninsula. Oh. Good news and bad news, right?
Yeah. You lose the yardage, but you still have 1st and 10 after you picked up the first down on the game from Muhammad.
That's
the
a
second
post-play
personal
penalty.
foul. Yeah, second one on Famai. Ball's at the 43-yard line, 1st down and 10. Tafoya pulls it out of the belly of Muhammad, keeps it himself, gets to the edge, and trying to win the foot race with Molinari, and he's able to get out of bounds. And near the 25-yard line, takes it to the 26. A great run. There are 17 yards for Dede Tafoya on the option.
A lot of room out here. Everybody slant for Monterey Peninsula, and somebody got a little greedy, and it's a long run along the edge, along that dangerous sidelines of the Pirates.
And once Ethan Wiley, the edge collapsed, there's all green grass for Tafoya, who tries the other side. Gets a few yards on that one. And we'll get around the corner and pick up some positive yards. So it'll be 2nd down for MJC. Call it 2nd and 8.
Well, they'll attack the defense horizontally and vertically, but mostly, just with those type of runs, passes to the flat, safety coming up strong on that play. There are going to be some opportunities for this Pirate team once they really establish their running game.
This one's to Muhammad, right up the gut, sheds a tackle, bounces it outside. He's got the end zone touchdown. MJC, a 24-yard touchdown run from Aiden Muhammad gets the Pirates on the board. 6-0 MJC with the kick upcoming.
Again, one hand on him, on his hip, right there. They pulled his ticket, and they went in and sat in the front row all by himself. Domination there. But you talk about complimentary football. The 63-yard punt flips the field. The Pirates come back on defense, create the short field, and the running game takes it right down for the score.
And Weber to snap. Tafoya out there to hold. Isaac Padilla to kick this one away. Left-footed kicker out of Pittman. And hits that one off the upright, and it's good. It's good extra point for MJC as they get that one to get through. Somehow make it 7-0 off the Padilla extra point. We'll stick with you here on MJC. Tell you about America's favorite car show coming up.
Fuel Curve Autumn Get Together, November 8th and 9th, Alameda County Fairgrounds in Pleasanton. Cap off the 2025 Bay Area hot rodding season in style at America's favorite car show. Get details, vehicle registration, and ticket information at goodguys.com. Good-guys.com.
The Good Guys 35th Fuel Curve Autumn Get Together. Over 2,500 American-made and powered show cars and trucks. A huge swap meet, Fender Midway Family Fun Zone, live music and more. November 8th and 9th at the Alameda County Fairgrounds. Details at good-guys.com.
Sophomore night here at MJC. 7-0 Pirates. 24-yard touchdown run from Aiden Muhammad, getting them on the board. Isaac Padilla kicks this one away and is fielded at the 6-yard line. Zion Black trying to bounce this one to the outside, and he is popped at the 29-yard line. That's where his return will stop. And that's where Monterey Peninsula will take over, now trailing 7-0 after MJC got on the board.
There's 10 Modesto JC jerseys around this, within 10 yards of this football. Good things happen when everybody runs to the ball. Pirates playing with a lot of passion. Monterey Peninsula needs to do something here offensively, not necessarily a score. Just get a little tempo with their offense.
Delon Booth standing up at the bottom of the defensive line. You see on your screen as the Pirates rush 4 on first down, and Delon Booth gets after the quarterback. Ball is out. Stallworth with the recovery. Right on cue. Delon Booth with the sack. First one of the game for MJC, and it's a forced fumble that they recover. LeBron Stallworth able to jump on top of it. The Pirates getting the ball right back.
It's no longer Sharktober, but we're still going to play the shark theme. Ba-bum, 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 ba-bum. Booth, one of the keys for Monterey Peninsula. I Spy 32. You don't block him, it's going to be an absolutely miserable day for your defense.
Opportunity there with the one-on-one, and he takes advantage. Picks up the sack and gets some love down there on the sideline underneath the tent in the defensive huddle. They turn the ball over, does the Lobos. Get the ball right back to MJC with 7:01 left to play in the opening quarter. Here's Caden Bailey. Up the middle he goes. Brought down by Damian Naveau. Linebacker out of Katy, Texas, making the play.
He's got 16 tackles for loss, or 6 tackles for loss. But this Pirate defense, that they've created a lot of turnovers this season. That's their 10th turnover they've created, Mario, in their last 2+ games. That's a lot of turnovers. And with a running game, and you turn it over in your opponent's territory, it's not good for their opponents.
Tafoya with some blockers in front. Sheds one tackle and try to cut it back inside. He's going to pick up a couple. He had to work for those couple of yards, but going to set up the Pirates with the 3rd and medium, manageable 3rd down as they try to take advantage of that turnover.
You won't see it. Watch. Can you? 53 blocks his guy out of the screen. 53, Simeon, right here. Maybe a little side of grab, but hey, it's not called. But he's just bludgeoning downfield, bootleg, walking.
Tafoya, a lot of space and looking to pick up a block, trying to get close to the end zone. He'll be just shy, about a yard short. But a great gain on 3rd down. He picks up 17 yards, sets up the Pirates' 1st and goal inside the 1.
We get a chance to play this back again, Joseph. The ball handling here by Tafoya. The ball handling to be able to just fake. They've run those plays.
Now Gilbert in the backfield.
And that fake, and we'll get back to live action.
1st and goal. Gilbert going to hand this one off to Muhammad. He had his 10th touchdown earlier in the ball game. He's got his 11th touchdown of the year right here as he punches it in from 1 yard out. MJC leading 13-0.
Complimentary football. We talked about in the first drive for Modesto, got the 1st down, punted, flipped the field, got a short field, scored, kicked the ball off. Boone has a strip sack, yada, yada, yada. Muhammad with us another touchdown. And we've only just begun. There's 5 minutes left in the first quarter.
Padilla back out for another extra point. Good snap from Weber. Good hold from Tafoya. This one splits the uprights. Makes it 14-0. Second rushing touchdown of the ball game for Aiden Muhammad. Pirates lead by 2 scores on sophomore night.
Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209 or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
Second rushing touchdown of the ball game for MJC. Getting the ball moving on the ground and taking the ball away on the other side, just like Coach Stivers, Coach Abbasi, and Coach Hollis The rest of the coaching staff for MJC probably drew up this week in the game plan. Things working out pretty well so far for the home team as Padilla kicks this one away. Black turning it from the 5-yard line. Black, a little hesitation, lowers his shoulder, and the Pirate hits the deck, but he's out of bounds is Black. Pretty nice return. He takes that one. I'm going to say he got out of bounds at the 31, so 26-yard return for Zion Black.
Got to get some momentum offensively. They really struggle running the football. They're 46 out of 65 teams in the state, only just 113 yards per game. They need to get something going here offensively because the Pirates aren't going to let up, and you don't want to be totally one-dimensional against this Pirates pass rush.
Now Booth switching sides with LeBron Stallworth on first down. He's going to be the quarterback, Simon Lopez, keeping it himself. Going to pick up a positive gain. He is tackled by Reyes Diaz, linebacker out of LeGrand, making the stop after a gain of 2.
So Stallworth slants, gets up the field. That's okay because he's going to have his backer loop, and you hold him to a 3-yard gain. That's good defense for Modesto. 2nd and 7. One of these plays will get a isolation on Booth from start to finish.
Simon Lopez with 4 receivers. Pirates showing blitz, and some pressure. Simon Lopez keeps it himself. A nice juke move to get to the boundary. He's on the sideline. He's got the best gain of the ball game for the Lobos is the official taking a shot right there.
That is not easy area when you're going full speed coming up and the treacherous sideline. And then you get sharked on the 1st of November.
Wardson delivering the tackle on both the ball carrier and the official. We saw right there. And the thing to see side judge Chris Chambers pop up.
Julius Robinson with a great block out in space. A patient stock block.
First play on the MJC side of the field, and it's going to go back to the other side quickly as the Pirates get their 2nd sack of the ball game. Gerardo Ponce, a sophomore from Hilmar, getting his first sack of the game.
I mean, that's 2 teammates working together. We said 7 sacks Saturday. Well, there's 2 already, and we're still 3.5 minutes and counting left here in the first quarter.
Mentioned first sack of the game for Ponce, first sack of the season for Gerardo Ponce.
When you get that kind of pass rush, Mara, your defensive backs just are that much better at covering, right?
For sure. Booth looking to come here on 2nd down, and the Pirates collapse the pocket, and down goes Simon Lopez once again. Booth in on that one, Ponce in on that one. Ponce says, "This is so fun, let's do it again."
That's the 3rd sack, and the quarterback gets no chance to set up. And now it's 3rd and forever, and for the health of their quarterback, they had to just do a draw or a screen.
Give Jack Hinchy some credit as well. Defensive line was back there with Ponce and Booth. How about Ponce? One of the toughest things to do is get back-to-back sacks, right? And he was
most
there
certainly
on the quarterback twice. He's coming again on 3rd down. So is Booth. And they set up a screen. Booth gets a hand on that one. Gives the deflection. He's going to force a 4th down. The Pirate defensive line absolutely getting after Simon Lopez once the Lobos cross midfield.
If you can't get there, get your hand in the passing lane, and Booth does that. We've seen him do that so much these last 2 years. He just, like we said, I spy 32. You need to know where he is, and you're just going to drop back or your shotgun every play. He's going to play disciplined football, as we've seen, but he's still going to get to you.
That's the thing.
And Stallworth's not bad either in the rest of the defense.
Ooh.
Just let this go.
Malone going to call for a fair catch. He's going to catch it inside the 20. Fair catch made at the 17. The Pirates will get the ball for the 4th time in the ball game. Last 2 times have been fruitful
possession
for MJC.
Wow.
They've been beneficiaries of some pretty good field position on the last couple ones. This one inside the 20s. They take over the 17-yard line with 2:05 left to play in the opening quarter.
Be interesting. One thing that Rusty's done a really good job of today is really stretching this defense and then running power. And now we've got a familiar face back in the backfield for Modesto.
Bryson Davis, guy who had a heck of a start, to say the least, start this season. He's going to take it to the 20-yard line.
I mean, 213 yards, 3 touchdowns against Laney, 136 yards against Santa Rosa, 103 yards and 2 touchdowns against San Mateo. First 3 games, 6 touchdowns, 452 yards. He's going to get his share of reps today, but they're going to be smart about it.
Running back out of Manteca takes the carry. And back to the sideline as Bailey
We'll keep
in
an
the
eye
ball
on
game here
Mario,
on second down.
how he reacts after that, just getting that first play. And, you know, I think the most important down for Monterey Peninsula's defense is holding this team on second down or first down.
And a whistle before the snap. The flag comes out. And coming out from the umpire, Darren Miller. It's the third penalty now on Fumai, a guy that we're usually singing his praises. Talk about the offensive line, right? Starts at the snap and starts with the center. This guy, an absolute beast right there. But again, third time he's been flagged. And they give this one to Bailey. Bailey, a whole lot of room. Fumai says, let me make up for that
really
with
matters.
a nice block.
Bailey's got a great ability just to follow this big offensive line. Doesn't get in a hurry, but running at a great pace. Makes this little cut right there, and then that quick move back inside, protecting the football.
You see Troy Leota absolutely road grading right there, just pushing defender out there. Maybe get a job with American Asphalt as Aiden Muhammad bounces that one out to the right side, takes it out to the 31-yard line.
You're either the roller or the asphalt, and you prefer to be the roller. And they just continue to run the football, and then every once in a while you're going to run a bootleg or throw the football just to keep you honest.
Again, right side, looked like the same play as Muhammad tripped up and able to skip past the 40 to the 41-yard line. Another MJC first down.
Cardenas got ran up on. Big fella here. Trying to get upfield. Just Muhammad ran through his coverage. It didn't matter. And we're going to go to the second quarter, Mario. Great start for Modesto.
Great start for the Pirates. Great start for Aiden Muhammad. Had 2 rushing touchdowns in the ball game. Number 10 and 11 on the season. He runs it in from 24 yards and punches it in from 1 yard out. Isaac Padilla with a couple extra points to make it 14-0 MJC after 1 quarter of play. Second quarter coming up on NorCal Sports TV right after these words.
Benton Robertson CPAs provides personalized tax, accounting, and financial guidance to individuals and businesses throughout Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Our team believes in partnering with you and your team to build lasting relationships that help you achieve your financial goals. Give us a call today and experience the Benton Robertson difference. We look forward to hearing from you. Check us out online at br-cpa.net.
The Good Guys 35th Fuel Curve Autumn Get-Together. Over 2,500 American-made and powered show cars and trucks. A huge swap meet, Fender Midway Family Fun Zone, live music, and more. November 8th and 9th at the Alameda County Fairgrounds. Details at good-guys.com.
Along with Chris Babcock, I'm Mario Ramos on NorCal Sports TV. Pirates controlling the ball game. MJC with 10 minutes of time possession in that opening quarter and going to start with the ball to start the second quarter as they take over at the 41-yard line.
Three sacks and 10 minutes of time possession. Not a good combination for Monterey Peninsula.
Oh, snap. Tafoya picks it up, hands it off to Bryson Davis, who is chopped down right near midfield. Tackle made by Steven Richardson. He had a lot of navy blue jerseys out in front of Bryson Davis. Picks up a nice gain on his second carry of the ball game.
Again, we talked about their Peninsula just being better on first down. 6, 7 yards a crack right now for Modesto. That's a pretty
Davis
run.
breaks
That's
the tackle.
a pretty
Now
run.
he's free. Out in the open space. He's going to go. Touchdown, Bryson Davis, as he takes this one 52 yards to the house. Third rushing touchdown of the ball game for the Pirates. They lead 20-0.
Watch this move right here. And then that just leaving the defenders grabbing for air. And then we talked about Davis being back today. He was serving up peanut butter and jelly legs to several Monterey Peninsula defenders on that rushing attempt.
Emmanuel Garibay out for his first extra point attempt. As Tafoya will flip around and try to get the snap from the other side. We're going to get a whistle before the snap. And Caden Bailey had 51 rushing yards in that first quarter, which is not bad right there.
Well,
Bryson Davis now just took the lead. He's got 62.
The Pirates have had a couple of games where they've had two guys rush over 100 yards. I'm going to go Captain Obvious. That's going to happen today.
The fourth penalty of the ball game called against Fumai. I think it's a false start. It's going to back up this extra point attempt 5 yards. Garibay, kicker out of Sonora, coming out to kick this one away. Sonora also on our network. They won a championship yesterday. And now MJC looking like they're playing championship football. Running the ball, taking it away. Good defense, good offense. Special teams joining the party as well as they lead 21-0 over Monterey Peninsula.
Benton Robertson CPAs provides personalized tax, accounting, and financial guidance to individuals and businesses throughout Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Our team believes in partnering with you and your team to build lasting relationships that help you achieve your financial goals. Give us a call today and experience the Benton Robertson difference. We look forward to hearing from you. Check us out online at br-cpa.net.
Bryson Davis with his 7th touchdown of the ball game for number 7. That one, a nifty 52-yard touchdown run.
Explosive run after some body blows by this Pirate offensive line and their running game. And then Davis with a pretty move. I think he's okay. I think he's going to be back. And then you playing complementary football, this Pirate team, getting the ball into the end zone and putting their defense in great situation here to get another stop. Monterey's got to put together some first downs. They've barely had the football today, just 5 minutes.
Last drive for MJC, 2:42, 6 plays, 79 yards, capped off by the 52-yard touchdown run from Bryson Davis. Third rushing touchdown of the ball game for MJC. And this defense, you can just see them. All right, they got a couple sacks on their last possession. They got the ears pinned back. They are ready to go. They are lurking along the defensive line.
You got to do something to slow this pass rush up. It's some screens. I mean, you got Booth out here calling plays.
Pirates shifting and bringing some pressure. Here they come. And a jet sweep as Monterey tries to get to the edge.
They're calling that play out. Watch pre-snap, Mario. Watch Booth. He's literally calling out the play. They know here comes the shift. He calls it out. There's a defensive shift. They know this is coming. This is a big-time tendency. That's meat locker stuff type of tackling when the slab gets thrown onto the butcher block.
Nice play made on the edge by MJC. Ponce with the tackle. As Perea coming in, bringing pressure, forces the ball to get out quickly. Pass complete out on the flat to Inobong Worth, local product out of Monterey.
That's a great play. That's a great play. Little hot check here. Get it out of the quarterback's hands and make Modesto tackle in space.
Thomas Perea, linebacker out of Manteca. He was the player of the week last week for the defensive side in MJC's win against Sac City. Trying to get after the quarterback on second down. Forces a third down and 3 after the completion to Worth. And he's showing blitz as he gets some movement out on the perimeter. It's going to be a false start on Julius Robinson, who got going too early.
I think Robinson was, I don't want to be Columbo or Captain Obvious. I think Robinson was going deep on this play. So they have a nice gain on second down, and then the receiver is watching the ball, but he's watching and seeing the Pirates defenders creep up towards the line of scrimmage, and you flinch, and now it's a 3rd and long, which is not a great percentage to convert.
Single safety for the Pirates as they bring a blitz. Simon Lopez going deep down the left side. One-on-one is Wharton in on the coverage. Or excuse me, I beg your pardon. That was Reggie Foster on the coverage. That's going to be incomplete to Corendis Poe.
Got to make a play. I think the quarterback puts this ball in a position for his receiver to win that 50-50 contested football. But the Pirates, they're going to get great field position again.
The last pass intended from Mark Harris.
There's nobody in this Monterey offense that's very comfortable right now with the Pirates defense.
Kick away from Joseph Fernandez. Malone again signals a fair catch. This one taken at the 30-yard line. A decent field position for MJC. Got a 21-0 lead, 12:48 left to play in the second quarter. If you're Monterey Peninsula, you do have the silver lining of getting the ball back to start the second half, but you got to find a way to stop this defense or stop this offense first, and then try to crack the code that is the MJC defense after that.
Yeah, the Pirates are, they had a tough schedule. It's pretty much the same non-league schedule every year, and you go against Butte, who's #1 in Northern California, and San Mateo. Hopefully you learn lessons from that since they've come out and played really good football.
Foya hands this one off to Bailey. Bailey dragging a defender out to the 35-yard line. Leg tackle made by Kyler Tweeton out of Paso Robles. He's been active in the early going.
You watch this play. Simeon's pulling. He didn't hit anybody. You know why? Because guys are avoiding him. When you avoid, it's going to be a positive gain for the offense every single time. So that's why as a puller, just pull. Sometimes it gets to a point, speed option, bread and butter.
Get it out to Muhammad. Muhammad into the sideline near the 40-yard line out to the 41.
And Weber's blocking to the cane stand here. It's display. And not holding, keeping his hands inside.
That's the 11th first down of the ball game for MJC, Chris, all on the ground.
Yep. But Bailey's shaking up on that tackle.
Chafoya.
He's got wide open.
He's got Maynor right here. Maynor, no one out in front of him. No appointment necessary. He could walk this one in. Touchdown Pirates. 59-yard pitch and catch from Tafoya to Maynor.
This has been a Monterey Peninsula team has given up some big pass plays for touchdowns. And this is what Coach Stivers going into this game says, you know what, they're going to take – we've run this flat, thrown to the flat every time this year because we're never going to throw that deep route till later in the season when you layer one of your best passing play with that same route that's normally just a clearing out. And Monterey jumps into the Blue Bayou coverage, and it is a easy touchdown for the Pirates.
Extra point from Padilla. Slips in inside the upright. It is good to make it 28-0 MJC. We'll stick with you here during the break. Once again, tell you about America's favorite car show, the Good Guys Car Show, coming up.
Good Guys 35th Fuel Curve Autumn Get-Together, November 8th and 9th, Alameda County Fairgrounds in Pleasanton. Check out over 2,500 of Northern California's coolest American-made and powered show cars of all years on display, including hot rods, muscle cars, trick trucks, lowriders, and more. Get details, vehicle registration, and ticket information at good-guys.com.
And you had me at hot rods and lowriders. Good stuff right there. Check that out again. The Good Guys, America's favorite car show. Emmanuel Gerbe with the kickoff. MJC leading by 28 points. This one fumbled around by Simon, and he's going to be down inside the 10 or right around the 10-yard line and paid a price in doing so.
There's 9 guys near this football. There's the safety's playing is the kicker's playing safety. He's not going to be near with the football. Look at all the blue jerseys right there. Maybe not playing perfect, but playing with passion and energy and smelling the blood in the ocean here. Monterey tried to run a little fly sweep action last series, and it didn't bode well.
You just see the body language, too, from the Lobos coming in on the sideline, trying to get themselves going. It's been tough sledding. And Simon Lopez is going to take this snap. And a new running back in the backfield, and he's going to get it on first down. I believe that's Anthony Hobbs.
Pirates aren't going to let up. And this is not easy to block. You've only got one defender, Mario, with the hand in the ground.
Mm-hmm.
So you have this kind of amoeba front with 32 drooling, waiting to make a play, and the rest of his teammates playing off his energy. It's tough to block. Very tough to block.
On second down and 8, Simon Lopez shotgun snap,
Gosh,
and
oh my
again
goodness.
under pressure. Jalon Booth, his second sack of the ball game. Now 9 on the season, 4th on the day for this MJC defense.
He didn't have time to scan his QR code to sit down. He just goes right through with an inside rush, and we said it coming into the game. I don't know how many sacks right now for the Pirates. That might be 4. We said 7 sacks Saturday. They're going to blow that away. And the thing about football and a lopsided game, you still got to go out and hit people. You're still going to get tackled. There's a lot of game left here.
Simon Lopez in his own end zone gets this one out to Mark Harris. Harris,
It's
we
great
get some
play.
nice blockers out in front. Great screen there and great call.
But
on
those
third
are
and long.
those are the kind of things you have to anticipate early in the game, that Modesto is going to bring this pass rush. And these type of plays, little middle screen, but I think we got a penalty on the chains. Haven't moved.
There they go. Well, it was a flag. The official's going to wave it off.
I love the middle screen. It's well set up. You got the Pirates are swashbuckling their way up the field. Throw right behind them. That's a great pickup for Monterey Peninsula.
On 10 minutes left to play in the opening half. First down and 10 for Monterey Peninsula after picking up that 3rd and 15 with 16 yards on the pass to Harris. Fake the jet sweep. Simon Lopez.
That's sound
up the
football
middle.
right there. My goodness.
Rob Vargas with the tackle.
Watch Vargas come up, and he's doing his job. He's not playing hero football. He's making his reads here, playing flat along the line of scrimmage. Joseph will do laps when he gets home tonight. You just have to trust me. We're going to have another play where he does that. 2nd and 10. But that amoeba front.
And they got 3 guys, but here comes Booth to make it 4. And here comes another guy coming off the edge.
Oh, Booth.
Ponce and Booth with this 3rd sack of the ball game. Whips down Simon Lopez. He grabs him by the hip and tosses him to the turf. Jalon Booth, absolute force to be reckoned with now. Double-digit sacks on the
I
season.
spy 32, and that's lookout protection, and that's going to get your quarterback hurt every single time. They might have 7 sacks before the 2-minute timeout.
You can see he is amped up.
And Noel, our cameraman's figuring out why we were on a focus on 32 today. There's nowhere on their play sheet that says, here's my best 3rd and 16 place. Let's go with it. I'd run some type of screen. It's going to be tough throwing the ball downfield.
And say they picked up 16 on 3rd and 15 last time. This time Simon Lopez taking a hit and taking a shot deep down the field. Great play by Elias Mayo.
That's great coverage.
In phase with the receiver out on the edge. Good job by Mayo to knock that one away from Julius Robinson and force the incompletion.
You have a scouting report, obviously, and tendencies, and everything's broke down on huddle, etc. But there's also the game that's gone on where they've taken their shots deep. He wasn't surprised. He was not surprised by the throw 50-50 ball, and he wins that battle. And the Pirates will get another short field here.
Joseph Fernandez can't get the snap, and he's going to walk out the back of the end zone with it. Cade Clifton making sure that he gets out of there, and it's going to be a safety as a flag comes out late.
Oh, goodness. This one's going to be on I believe will be on the Pirates if the officials have any compassion.
Titus Leota looks like the guilty party as he's walking out the field.
Big fella knew it too.
Hoping for MJC was going to be after the play. The PA guy seems to think so. And we'll get the official
It'll be
call.
a free kick for Monterey Peninsula and give 2 points to this Pirates defense. The special teams. Oh.
Offsetting penalties as both teams guilty of an infraction.
They both had to write sentences after school.
MJC with 5 penalties in the ballgame that have been enforced, giving up 42 penalty yards. So if you're Coach Stivers, you had something to work with there and get into the locker room, keep these guys.
I wrote a lot of sentences in grade school, Mario. I don't know if that's what teachers did recently, but
Chat GPT will type them for you. So.
No, you had to write them out. You had to write them out. Like, I will not interrupt blank Miss O'Dean in class. I will listen more than I talk. Right. Well, unfortunate. It wasn't that bad of a snap, and at a point with a punter, you almost practice that. We used to do it and just you got to make a play, you got to field it and kick the ball. Now you give up 2 points, and it's going to be another short field for this Pirates offense.
Joseph Fernandez getting more airtime than the Good Guys American Car Show out here to kick off once again. Boots this one to the 15-yard line where DeJour Malone has it. Runs out and makes a man miss, and DeJour Malone still on his feet. Got the kicker to beat. Puts it back inside. And good job by the kicker Fernandez to force him back inside. Otherwise, Malone, if he gets out to the boundary, he is off to the races, just like the Breeders' Cup races earlier.
This is peanut butter and jelly. Like, we missed one. Here comes another. Hitting on all cylinders today. And the Pirates just taking care of business. Again, we mentioned in the pregame show. Monterey 6 wins this season, but the combined record of their opponents was 13-36.
44-yard return for Malone as Clark gets it on the jet sweep.
I got a question. Did he look like he was going to maybe kind of throw this ball, or no? No way.
Let's see. Yeah, maybe if he gets it cleanly right there.
Put it on film. I kind of saw something there. It's been a while since the Pirates have gone into the treasure chest. They haven't needed to. They've been able to move the football pretty consistently all year, running the football.
Muhammad on second down. Muhammad finding his way through traffic, nearly spun out of it. And brought down by Steven Richardson after he picks up a first down.
He starts this run 6 yards outside the hash mark when he's making his direction towards field. Watch the cutback right there. And when guys over pursue and the defensive linemen aren't playing with pad level and running along the line of scrimmage, those are easy cutbacks. And this Pirate offense just continues to chew up the clock and take care of business. And as the Good Guys Rod and Custom Association hitting on all cylinders.
13th rushing, or
13th
first down of the game.
Clock was running down.
Tafoya bouncing it to the outside, keeps it himself. able to get the edge on Ethan Wiley, defensive lineman. Broke contain right there, and Tafoya able to get outside.
Inside run, inside run, inside run. You cheat, bounce outside, run the bootleg.
Wiley a little shaken up on that one as he gets back to the defensive line. Might look to go back out there. Bryson Davis back into the ball game. 1st and 10, ball to 27, straight ahead goes Bryson Davis, spun around, still on his feet, and pushes the ball to the 5-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal for MJC.
I don't have the count. We'll count it at halftime. They've had to have at least 8 runs over 10 yards today. And then bring in the beef.
Muhammad in the backfield with Galicchio and Cardenas.
He left early, Shirley. Take a deep breath there, Muhammad. The hole's going to be there for you, but you can't go early, so this would be a 5-yard penalty.
It'll be 2nd and goal. Ball backed up to the 10-yard line. Again, you got Galicchio, the fullback, along with Cardenas, the offensive lineman, playing fullback.
It's a lot of
Muhammad.
beef. It's a lot of beef. I knew this was coming.
Play
I
action.
knew this
Gilbert
was coming.
rolling out. Galicchio in the flat. Can he
Big
stay
block.
up? He's into the end zone. Galicchio. The only thing that was going to stop him was his balance, and he was able to stay up and get across the goal line. Touchdown from Mateo Galicchio on the touchdown pass from Cole Gilbert.
Over our long partnership with Modesto Junior College and the trust with Rusty Stivers and learning this offense and the little fine details, I knew they were going to run bootleg out to the left just the way that the defense was adjusting, and Muhammad getting early off the football on that 1st down play, nullifying and moving it back. This is an easy touchdown, and they've had 2 touchdown passes today. That is great for this offense, showing some balance.
Garibay with 2 extra points as he's out for the 5th extra point of the ball game for MJC. 2nd time he's booted it through. MJC leading 37-0. 5 touchdowns and a safety mixed in there for the Pirates. All over MPC here on Senior Day. Garibay kicking this one deep and fielded by Julius Robinson. He's going to bobble it and now pick it up inside the 10. 2nd time the Lobos have bobbled on back-to-back kickoffs, and this one not going to net any positive yards, maybe about 1 as Robinson will get it outside the 10-yard line. Tough and getting tougher for MPC as they take over. 5:36 left to play, trailing 37-0.
Yeah, and this is a Pirate team that, very successful running the football, but we're, talking about things for them to improve of making a deep run in the state playoffs is to be able to score throwing the football. They've done that twice today with their running game and playing in front of the chains, showing a little versatility, be able to put Gilbert in there at quarterback. Those are a lot of things to prepare for if you're a defense.
1st down carry and go to the left side. Not much there for Monterey Peninsula.
Our guys right in the middle of this are running flat along the line of scrimmage. Mario, watch how our guy just finishes this play for the Pirates defense.
Dave Roberts with the carry. There's going to be a loss of 1, 2nd down and 11.
Well, you'll just have to trust me. I'm not going to call the replay anymore. It's all right. It's 2 laps.
Stallworth showing blitz. Pirates bringing some pressure off the edge too of Ponce, and MPC runs that way. Roberts is brought down by Vargas on the tackle. Ball out to the 15-yard line, pick up about 4 yards.
Vargas with the, and it's probably a modern day neck roll, but a throwback look with the neck roll.
Oh, for sure. He looks like a linebacker. Like the linebacker I was accustomed to seeing growing up.
Booth is calling their plays. He's pointed out, and he is, here's that triangle bunch formation. They haven't shown it much, but they've got strong tendencies out of this formation, and Booth is calling it out.
Pirates bring pressure, and here they come, and down he goes. Simon Lopez sacked by Booth once again. Also in the backfield, Juan Saavedra forcing Simon Lopez to scramble as MJC gets another sack.
He comes up to the line of scrimmage and sees the bunch triangular formation, and he's calling out the play. As an offensive line, and if that's the play that's being run, you've lost before it's even started. I'm going to go out on a limb. Booth is going to be the state defensive player of the week if he doesn't play the rest of the game.
4.5 sacks already. This is a wobbly kick. It'll bounce inside the 40-yard line, roll across midfield. MJC yelling to get away, and it'll roll to the 43-yard line. Pirates 3:14, 3:14, 3 seconds left to play. I'm sorry, 3 timeouts. Get some notes here. Try to sort through them. It leaves the time of possession right now. About 15 minutes to 10 minutes is the advantage for MJC. We got 3:14 left to play. The Pirates ideally would like to salt this one away and get themselves another score heading into the locker room.
Don't be surprised if maybe, once they get this initial first down and they're in Lobo territory of running one of those gadget plays that have found their receivers wide open deep into the backfield of Monterey Peninsula.
Malone in motion, gets it on the jet sweep. Gets blocked from McCauley, gets to the sideline, picks up the first down, and gets out of bounds on the MPC sideline. Good play there on first down as the Pirates move the chains once again.
Friedman out in space here. I didn't know if he'd bring any syrup, but it's never too late in the daytime to have a pancake, and Friedman, credit him with a pancake block out in space.
Clock running under 3 minutes left to play. Again, MJC with all 3 timeouts, and we'll get the 2-minute timeout as well. So plenty of time for the Pirates to operate. As you can see, not in a hurry as they get the play call from Coach Hollis on the sideline.
This is, they play at used to play at a very fast pace. Now they don't need to do that, but they can play that. Now they're just taking care of business.
Tafoya
That's a
still
block
on
in the
his
back.
feet.
No call.
And now cutting it up the field.
Weber gets away with one here. 85 Weber out in space, pushes the defender right in the back, right there, and gets away with it. And Tafoya cuts back, and we're going to go to the 2-minute timeout.
Pirates dominating Monterey Peninsula, looking for one more score before the halftime break. 2-minute timeout, 37-0. MJC leading MPC. Commercial break and more Pirate football on NorCal Sports TV.
Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209 or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
The Good Guys 35th Fuel Curve Autumn Get-Together. Over 2,500 American-made and powered show cars and trucks. A huge swap meet, Fender Midway Family Fun Zone, live music, and more. November 8th and 9th at the Alameda County Fairgrounds. Sales at good-guys.com.
37-0 lead for MJC. We've got 2 minutes left to play. MJC with all 3 timeouts in their pocket. Monterey Peninsula, 2 timeouts remaining. All at the 39-yard line of the Lobos. Bryson Davis standing behind Day-Day Tafoya. Curtis Maynor split wide to the bottom of your screen. He's got a touchdown catch earlier in the ball game.
A lot of white jerseys in the box, Mario. Might be a shot here for the Pirates, or they just keep with ground Pirate. They do.
Davis, stiff arm in the backfield. He's able to pick up some positive yards. You see big Trevor Dragon popping up off the turf. And thought he had Davis dead to rights in the backfield. Davis said, "No, sir."
Nice rally to the football by the Lobos. It'll be 3rd down and a long 3 here. Got to find something positive. Be a great opportunity for them. They get a stop here in this lopsided game.
Tafoya to pass. He gets this one to Muhammad in the flat. Muhammad's got the first down. He's got a lot more. He's out near the red zone. He gets out of bounds just outside the red zone. He'll be at the 23-yard line.
Maynor's out front. This block takes a long time. And he's blocking. Eventually he'll come into the screen. That's a nice job by him. That's not easy out in space blocking. Now the Pirates go to that empty set, opening up their formation. First time we've seen this today.
Boy, taking the shotgun snap. It's low. He's going to pick this one up. Pressured, takes a hit, now going to roll away from it and pick up a positive gain as he stiff-arms Stephen Richardson, who pushes him out of bounds. And it looked like Kyler Tweeton had him for the sack, just couldn't bring him down.
Well, this team has been their defense has been on the field. Tafoya's got strong legs, and you got to wrap up and you have to grab cloth. Tafoya didn't panic, and then he gets out of bounds. Great job of managing that play.
Malone in the backfield. They get it to him again, left wide open. Malone makes a cut, and it's going to be inside the 10-yard line. Harold Lust the second, able to get a piece of Malone. He's a tough guy to get to the ground in space, and the Pirates able to find the playmaker.
Great job by Doyle of not coming back and blocking in the back there. You see a lot of receivers do that. Just let the guy go. It's going to be a big gain. You're 1st and goal. You're in great position here to score another touchdown.
Tafoya on the quarterback draw. He's going to walk it in for a touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown for Day-Day Tafoya. His first rushing touchdown of the ball game to go with the touchdown pass earlier. MJC all over Monterey Peninsula, 43-0.
Fumai just literally turns his defender as the easy run-in for Tafoya.
Tafoya, his second rushing touchdown of the season. Padilla's kick is blocked. It's going to be picked up by Monterey Peninsula. They might have an opportunity to score as Stephen Richardson has no one out in front. And he is going to coast now and take it in for 2 points as they get the block from Hendrick Luss Jr., who kind of his bodyguard into the end zone. And there's Stephen Richardson with the 2-point conversion. He picks up the loose ball and takes it to the house.
He leaped right through, a little hippity hop right through, and the scoop, and you get a couple of points. You're going to get the ball to start the second half. You've got a couple of timeouts here. You got to get something positive going. Maybe a safe play after this kickoff is maybe to run some type of, that middle screen. See if they can pick up a few yards. If not, then maybe you're better off just going in at halftime and trying to, regroup as a team. But a very positive play here for the Lobos. Never done a game with a Lobo.
No?
No.
Not sure if I have either. Definitely some Wolves and Wolf packs. But
a lot of Wolves are San Ramon Valley Wolves.
Yeah, I've done a couple of their basketball games in NorCal Open Division. So the Lobos get themselves on the board, a block extra point. Steve Richardson scoops up and takes it back to the end zone for 2. That's how they get on the board, 43-2. 41-point lead for MJC is number 81, Emmanuel Garibay. Kicks this one. You got a fair catch called by Julius Escort. and at a seaside high school.
Beautiful area down there.
Oh, so nice.
Yeah.
So nice.
He's got good clam chowder, but not like Bodega Bay's clam chowder. But very good. Any clam chowder is good. 40 seconds. You got a couple of timeouts. Got a little gadget play in your back pocket. Might not be a bad time to call it. And Booth is already calling out the play.
He's licking his chops. He has been living in the backfield. There's Jelon Booth. 4.5 sacks in the ball game. 6 total tackles. Bringing some pressure. Simon Lopez gets rid of it quickly, maybe faster than he wanted to, because 32 is bearing down on him. Incomplete, intended for Julius Robinson.
Not a bad throw under duress.
Just can't block him.
Well, you can't just sit in your pass set. You got to get a hand on him. You got to strike him. And then he's just got that quick twitch move in the phone booth. If you don't know what a phone booth is, Google it.
Well, like you're saying, you got to get that contact on him before he could start being quick, right?
But once when he's even with you, he's past you.
Yeah. Second down and 10, 36 seconds remaining. Pirates again coming after Simon Lopez. He steps up in the pocket, now going to pick up some positive yards and get out of bounds out near the 36-yard line.
First down.
Jalen Mays, the former Lincoln Trojan out of Stockton, with the tackle.
See Booth, how hard he plays. It's one thing to have his ability. It's another thing just to be tenacious.
Look at the score too, right?
Yeah, he doesn't care. He's got pads on. You have the ball. You're in a different color jersey. Seek and destroy.
I mean, if you look at his body language out there, you would think, this is a critical stop in the final 2 minutes of a ball game, the way he's hyping up his guys and everything.
You met him before the game, and it's like 2 words. I mean, he's just ready to go.
Pirates bring pressure. Now they drop Stallworth. This one complete. Mark Harris.
Use your timeout.
Across the markers, going to pick up the first down just shy of midfield. Monterey Peninsula taking the timeout. With 23 seconds left to play, they'll have 1 remaining.
You'll give that up all day long. Keep everything in front of you. Be safe. Tackle as a team. They're not worried about that completion at all. And we got a score. 4:08 left in the second quarter. We got this a few minutes ago. Fresno leads COS 7-6. So this year, compared to years previously, there's 6 teams for the playoffs this year, not just 4. So that opens some opportunities. So the number 1 and number 2 seeds are going to get a bye. So the first round, I'll call the quarterfinal, is going to be on the 22nd of November.
Right now, that's looking like Butte and San Mateo, more than likely.
Well, and you've got some games today, and then DVC beat Laney last night, so CCSF and DVC play next Friday, and you could really have, City College wins, they win the Bay 6 outright.
Of course, MJC trying to win the Valley Conference for the 5th time. Sequoias.
Bye-bye.
You mentioned they're trailing at halftime as Booth gets his 5th.5 sack of the ball game. Brings down Simon Lopez.
I'm not going to give you crap by saying 5.5 because you never had to say that in a game. 5.5 sacks for 32. See, he comes through the hole, but he's in control, and then he turns it up to another gear and runs you down from behind. He is having a hell of a season here just in the first half.
He came into the ball game with 7 sacks on the year, which that's a heck of a season.
Second in the state.
That's a heck of a season in and of itself, and adding 5.5 to that total is definitely going to help his cause. And like you mentioned, He should be at this point a shoo-in for the Defensive Player of the Week in the 3C2A.
And how many times today did he help his teammates get sacks?
Yeah.
Right? And then the time he doesn't get to the quarterback, he gets his hand up in the passing lane and gets his another pass defense, another knockdown. So
Also forced a fumble too, so
yeah,
it's not bad.
Other than that, he's just been very, 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 very average today.
Second down and 18 with 18 seconds left.
This is just amoeba front. You don't know where the guys are coming. There's no rhyme or reason. It's tough to block.
Simon Lopez, he on the left side from Marks and didn't give him room to make that catch as it sails out of bounds. Incomplete. Third down and 18.
He's all over that. The times after that first shot where they went deep, they've had pretty good blanket coverage on these vertical routes. I'm really at this point, I just want to, if I'm Monterey Peninsula in the half, you go back to pass, something happens, you're stripped of the football. I'm not quitting, but I've got to manage this situation. It's third and long. It's a good safe call.
They run the handoff to Zion Black. And looks like he's going to get out of bounds with 5 seconds left to play. Clock's still going.
Look at the Pirates finish this play along the sideline. Run into the football. Wham! Perea just coming along and cleaning up this play. Dominating performance for Modesto in the first half.
Absolutely dominant performance for this Pirate team on the ground. Mixing it in with a couple of touchdown passes in the air. Offense, defense, special teams all clicking on sophomore night here at MJC as they lead
sophomore day.
43-2. Yeah.
Maybe we're on the East Coast.
43-2, a 41-point lead for the Big Blue Buccaneers as they head to the locker room. Leading the Lobos of Monterey Peninsula. We're going to go in and think things over as the Pirates have a second half to come out and celebrate in front of the home crowd when we return on NorCal Sports TV.
MJC has the largest athletic program in Northern California with 21 sports being offered.
I first came to MJC, Coach Stivers came to my house with Coach Peterson, and they kind of convinced me. Then the next day they put me out in Modesto B saying that Danny Velasquez commits to MJC.
I've always wanted to be a swimmer, and I thought that swimming at a JC first, I'd dip my feet in the pool and see if I'd get recruited or not. It's very competitive, and you get very close with your teammates.
I've had athletes get their master's degrees, become doctors, chiropractors, lawyers, city council members. I think the best part of my job is getting phone calls from different types of employers that want to find out about some of the athletes that I've had in the past.
Yeah, I was able to get a scholarship to Cal State Fullerton through academic success and athletic success here through teachers and coaching.
It's like a family. I mean, we're always looking out for each other and always making sure, hey, what can I do for you? I got a student that needs this. Hey, I got somebody that needs this class, or I have this class open. What can we do for your athletes? I've seen MJC make a difference in the life of student athletes with the priority registration.
If you're a high schooler and you want to come to MJC, you can expect great coaches, a great counselor, and great student success specialists to help you along the way. We're there from start to finish. Even when you go to transfer, we even assist you after transfer.
The philosophy of our program is we're a student transfer program, so our job is to get the students in and get them out. We want the parents to know exactly what's going on and what we're trying to do from an academic to an athletic standpoint.
We always end up winning. We always being productive. We're always at the end and the results of MJC and all the athletics are second to none. From what we start with, what we end with are not the same students. They come here and they get faster, or they get stronger, or they're a better player or a better teammate or whatever it is. They all succeed.
Always had dreams about playing college ball, and ending senior year without any offers to play big D1 ball, kind of heartbreaker. But I ended up grinding it out, hit the gym, made it happen, went to MJC, and got it done. I am signing with the Colorado University, go Buffaloes, got a full ride scholarship.
As long as you're ready to work, like Mustafa and all the other successful students we've had, all of the resources are there for you.
MJC has made me realize I can do anything. With all the hard work I can put into it, there's so much more I've done that I didn't realize I could do.
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Arr, go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Wait, did you guys smile after a serious face?
Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209, or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
Benton Robertson CPAs provides personalized tax, accounting, and financial guidance to individuals and businesses throughout Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Our team believes in partnering with you and your team to build lasting relationships that help you achieve your financial goals. Give us a call today and experience the Benton Robertson difference. We look forward to hearing from you. Check us out online at br-cpa.net.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time.
MJC has the largest athletic program in Northern California, with 21 sports being offered.
I first came to MJC, Coach Stivers came to my house with Coach Peterson, and they kind of convinced me. Then the next day they put me out in Modesto B saying that Danny Velasquez commits to MJC.
I've always wanted to be a swimmer, and I thought that swimming at a JC first, I'd dip my feet in the pool and see if I'd get recruited or not. It's very competitive, and you get very close with your teammates.
I've had athletes get their master's degrees, become doctors, chiropractors, lawyers, city council members. I think the best part of my job is getting phone calls from different types of employers that want to find out about some of the athletes that I've had in the past.
Yeah, I was able to get a scholarship to Cal State Fullerton through academic success and athletic success here through teachers and coaching.
It's like a family. I mean, we're always looking out for each other and always making sure, hey, what can I do for you? I got a student that needs this. Hey, I got somebody that needs this class, or I have this class open. What can we do for your athletes? I've seen MJC make a difference in the life of student athletes with the priority registration.
If you're a high schooler and you want to come to MJC, you can expect great coaches, a great counselor, and great student success specialists to help you along the way. We're there from start to finish. Even when you go to transfer, we even assist you after transfer.
The philosophy of our program is we're a student transfer program, so our job is to get the students in and get them out. We want the parents to know exactly what's going on and what we're trying to do from an academic to an athletic standpoint.
We always end up winning. We always being productive. We're always at the end. And the results of MJC and all the athletics are second to none. From what we start with to what we end with are not the same students. They come here and they get faster, or they get stronger, or they're a better player or a better teammate or whatever it is. They all succeed.
Always had dreams about playing college ball, and ending senior year without any offers to play big D1 ball, kind of heartbreaker. But I ended up grinding it out, hit the gym, made it happen, went to MJC, and got it done. I am signing with the Colorado University, go Buffaloes, got a full ride scholarship.
As long as you're ready to work, like Mustafa and all the other successful students we've had, all of the resources are there for you.
MJC has made me realize I can do anything. With all the hard work I can put into it, there's so much more I've done that I didn't realize I could do.
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Arr, go Pirates! Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Wait, did you guys smile after our serious face?
Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209, or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
Benton Robertson CPAs provides personalized tax, accounting, and financial guidance to individuals and businesses throughout Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Our team believes in partnering with you and your team to build lasting relationships that help you achieve your financial goals. Give us a call today and experience the Benton Robertson difference. We look forward to hearing from you. Check us out online at br-cpa.net.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time.
MJC has the largest athletic program in Northern California with 21 sports being offered.
I first came to MJC, Coach Stivers came to my house with Coach Peterson, and they kind of convinced me. Then the next day they put me out in Modesto B saying that Danny Velasquez commits to MJC.
I've always wanted to be a swimmer, and I thought that swimming at a JC first, I'd dip my feet in the pool and see if I'd get recruited or not. It's very competitive, and you get very close with your teammates.
I've had athletes get their master's degrees, become doctors, chiropractors, lawyers, city council members. I think the best part of my job is getting phone calls from different types of employers that want to find out about some of the athletes that I've had in the past.
Yeah, I was able to get a scholarship to Cal State Fullerton through academic success and athletic success here through teachers and coaching.
It's like a family. I mean, we're always looking out for each other and always making sure, hey, what can I do for you? I got a student that needs this. Hey, I got somebody that needs this class, or I have this class open. What can we do for your athletes? I've seen MJC make a difference in the life of student athletes with the priority registration.
If you're a high schooler and you want to come to MJC, you can expect great coaches, a great counselor, and great student success specialists to help you along the way. We're there from start to finish. Even when you go to transfer, we even assist you after transfer.
The philosophy of our program is we're a student transfer program, so our job is to get the students in and get them out. We want the parents to know exactly what's going on and what we're trying to do from an academic to an athletic standpoint.
We always end up winning. We always being productive. We're always at the end. And the results of MJC and all the athletics are second to none. From what we start with to what we end with are not the same students. They come here and they get faster, or they get stronger, or they're a better player or a better teammate or whatever it is. They all succeed.
Always had dreams about playing college ball, and ending senior year without any offers to play big D1 ball, kind of heartbreaker. But I ended up grinding it out, hit the gym, made it happen, went to MJC, and got it done. I am signing with the Colorado University, the Buffaloes, got a full ride scholarship.
As long as you're ready to work, like Mustafa and all the other successful students we've had, all of the resources are there for you.
MJC has made me realize I can do anything with all the hard work I can put into it. There's so much more I've done that I didn't realize I could do.
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Arr, go Pirates! Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Wait, did you guys smile after a serious face?
Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209, or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
Benton Robertson CPAs provides personalized tax, accounting, and financial guidance to individuals and businesses throughout Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Our team believes in partnering with you and your team to build lasting relationships that help you achieve your financial goals. Give us a call today and experience the Benton Robertson difference. We look forward to hearing from you. Check us out online at br-cpa.net.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time.
MJC has the largest athletic program in Northern California, with 21 sports being offered.
I first came to MJC, Coach Stivers came to my house with Coach Peterson, and they kind of convinced me. Then the next day they put me out in Modesto B saying that Danny Velasquez commits to MJC.
I've always wanted to be a swimmer, and I thought that swimming at a JC first, I'd dip my feet in the pool and see if I'd get recruited or not. It's very competitive, and you get very close with your teammates.
I've had athletes get their master's degrees, become doctors, chiropractors, lawyers, city council members. I think the best part of my job is getting phone calls from different types of employers that want to find out about some of the athletes that I've had in the past.
Yeah, I was able to get a scholarship to Cal State Fullerton through academic success and athletic success here through teachers and coaching.
It's like a family. I mean, we're always looking out for each other and always making sure, hey, what can I do for you? I got a student that needs this. Hey, I got somebody that needs this class, or I have this class open. What can we do for your athletes? I've seen MJC make a difference in the life of student athletes with the priority registration.
If you're a high schooler and you want to come to MJC, you can expect great coaches, a great counselor, and great student success specialists to help you along the way. We're there from start to finish. Even when you go to transfer, we even assist you after transfer.
The philosophy of our program is we're a student transfer program, so our job is to get the students in and get them out. We want the parents to know exactly what's going on and what we're trying to do from an academic to an athletic standpoint.
We always end up winning. We always being productive. We're always at the end. And the results of MJC and all the athletics are second to none. From what we start with to what we end with are not the same students.
The Good Guys 35th Fuel Curve Autumn Get-Together. Over 2,500 American-made and powered show cars and trucks. A huge swap meet, Fender Midway Family Fun Zone, live music and more. November 8th and 9th at the Alameda County Fairgrounds. Details at good-guys.com.
Sports TV's coverage of Modesto Junior College Pirate Football. Mario Ramos alongside Chris Babcock. Also have producer Joseph Yanez, and our camera personnel Claude Parkin and Noel Alexander. We get ready to start the second half of play. What a first half for this MJC running game. Picking up touchdowns, a couple on the ground from Aiden Muhammad, Bryson Davis, the quarterback Dede Tafoya as well, who also threw for a touchdown pass. Cole Gilbert came in and threw for another touchdown pass to Mateo Galicchio. How about Jalon Booth? 5.5 sacks in one half of play. It's all working for the Pirates on sophomore day, night, whatever you want to call it. Whatever it is, the recipe is working for this Big Blue Buccaneer squad. Donned in navy blue, leading by 41 points as we start the second half of play, Chris.
The first drive of the game, it got one first down. First drive, they got one first down. They punted. It was somewhere a 60-plus yard punt, and they just flipped the field. And it's been downhill since for the Pirates. And one score that's very important to this game this team, the Pirates, is Fresno's beating COS right now down in Fresno. And COS is undefeated in league.
14-6 the score in that one as they just started the third quarter. Here we're just starting the third quarter. Emmanuel Garibay going to kick this one deep. Back to return this one is Hendrick Lusk Jr. Picks it up at the 3-yard line. Lusk Jr. breaks one tackle and then brought down near the sideline by Tommy Perea, who was pretty active in the first half defensively. Makes the special teams tackle to start the second half of play.
So obviously a pass rush for Modesto. They're calling out the plays, Booth specifically. Some early down screens to try to slow this pass rush down. You're beyond just trying to set up the run, but you got to get better here. Get a little momentum going for your offense. That's 12 men in a huddle, but really wasn't a huddle. Empty backfield here.
Manuel Simon Lopez taking the snap. Be flushed out of the pocket. He's going to pick up a nice gain on first down, still on his feet. He swirls through the middle of the field, brought down by Mayo at the 49-yard line, the MJC side of the field. So a good first down play for Manuel Simon Lopez.
Best run play of the game for them. Wasn't a designed run. Booth getting up the field, and easy for the offensive tackle to push him out of harm's way and get upfield and move the chains and get into Modesto, a territory where they haven't been very often today.
24-yard run for Simon Lopez, the longest play from scrimmage for Monterey Peninsula. Empty backfield once again. MJC showing some pressure. Here they come, and they get sack number 8 on the afternoon. It's our guy, Chris Fermin Villegas, the sophomore, the nose guard. Usually stopping the run. This time he stops the quarterback in the backfield for a sack.
Nothing pretty. He just pushes the center back into the quarterback's feet. We need to have a cam on him of going through a doorway because he can't go straight forward. He has to turn his shoulders. That's a big gentleman right there. And just building more juice for this Pirate defense.
First sack of the season for Villegas. Also seeing Ponce, who's got a sack and a half, pick up his first sack of the year.
So how many total sacks right now for Modesto in the game?
8. Try to get out to Robinson on the screen. Mayo was going to be all over that had he caught it, but it goes out of the hands of Julius Robinson. Incomplete, third down.
So they, up to date now, they've given up 34 quarterback sacks. They have a game this year where they gave up 6 sacks. Beyond that today, and playing behind the chains here on 3rd and 18. They have been very successful at all on third down.
1 of 7 on third down in the ball game is Monterey Peninsula. That one was a 3rd and 15 that they picked up on a 16-yard wide receiver screen. Here Booth coming in on the blind side and is going to force Samuel Lopez up and out of the pocket. Rob Vargas going to trip him up after a gain of about 6 yards, but that's not nearly going to be enough. And bring up 4th down.
Watch Vargas just chase from behind here and make the play and force the punt.
The offensive lineman Angel Zendejas on the ground. Not sure if there's any relation to the former Cowboy kicker Tony Zendejas. He's up on the off of the turf and making his way to the sideline. A little bit of a limp, so it'll take some time as he makes his way out there. And again, bring up 4th down. The punt team comes out from Monterey Peninsula.
Pirates defense, when you get in those 2nd and long and 3rd and long, and they're just able to get into that amoeba front, and they have so many interchangeable parts that it's nearly impossible to protect your quarterback. And they get off the field and will get another possession here.
Joseph Fernandez going to kick this one away to DeJour Malone, who's trying to shield the sun at the 10-yard line.
If you have any doubt, just let it go. It's okay.
Fernandez gets the kick away. Malone is going to let that one go, but it bounces off a Pirates alive ball, and it looks like Monterey Peninsula is going to jump on top of it. Yeah, Jalen Mays was trying to get out of the way, but it looked like he slipped, and then it caught him on the back of his jersey.
Shouldn't be that close to the football because the returner's calling this out, right? So you run to the sideline. You don't hang around the middle of the field, and here's an opportunity for Monterey Peninsula, handed the 20th turnover that they've got either on special teams or defense, and they're at the 11-yard line of the Pirates.
So a break for the Lobos as they get the ball back off the special teams miscue from MJC. And it looked like Mays was trying to hold up and then slipped on the turf, and that one just rolled up on his back. Zion Black with the carry on the zone read. LeBron Stallworth and Reyes Diaz combined on the tackle.
It's been a long time between running back touches for the Lobos. And you see Stallworth, when he goes to make this tackle, he's going for the punch out as well because he's got enough teammates there getting to the football. And that's what happens. You have bodies to the ball. You can try those things without worrying about missing the tackle.
And those bodies to the ball and the 41-point lead also helps as well. Second down and 6 upcoming. Once again, the carry to Zion Black. And he kind of shifting in the backfield, but a lot of navy blue shirts surrounding him. That play made by Frank Callum, defensive back out of Patterson, coming down from the safety spot to make the play.
Obviously, 4-down territory if you have to do it. Find your best play here.
Third down.
Booth's seen this formation before.
Simon Lopez signaling out to his receiver at the top of the screen. He's going to roll that way and brings it back, and catch made by Carendis Poe, who's going to turn it upfield and get into the end zone for the touchdown.
That's the 7th touchdown of the season. He comes back and gets this football. And the Lobos points off a turnover. Love how he comes back to this, get this football, and snags it out of the air.
Monterey Peninsula going to go for 2. Keep that offense out there. Try to add to their point total, make it 10 if they could score. In the backfield with Simon Lopez is Ashton Murphy. On a jet sweep, Zion Black, and Booth gets him in the backfield and brings him down. So on Booth with another nice play.
He won't get credit for a TFL, but he just saw this coming again.
Emmanuel Simon Lopez completing the touchdown pass, 16 yards to Carendis Poe. Monterey Peninsula getting themselves on the board with their first touchdown of the ball game, first offensive points. They got themselves a blocked extra point that Steve Richardson took back for 2 points earlier. So we get to the Good Guys America's favorite car show.
Fuel Curve Autumn get together November 8th and 9th, Alameda County Fairgrounds in Pleasanton. Cap off the 2025 Bay Area hot rodding season in style at America's favorite car show. Get details, vehicle registration, and ticket information at good-guys.com.
43-8 kickoff away from Joseph Fernandez. It's going to go out of bounds. And so MJC will get themselves good field position on this drive. First time the Pirates will have the ball in the second half. And again, that big offensive line that was paving the way for these running backs is back out there. You got Fumai, Leota, Simeon, Cardenas back out there, along with Gavin Gleason from Oakdale. Oakdale taking a tough loss yesterday to the Manteca Buffaloes in local high school action.
Something that Foster could have done, he could have put his foot on the sideline and grabbed the football, and he would have got the penalty either way. Then you secure the ball.
Carry on first down. This one goes to Blackshear, Jalen Blackshear out of Edison and Stockton. Takes it out past the 40-yard line, picks up 6 yards. The guy that we haven't seen too much in the ball game. I believe that's his first carry, but he's been getting some looks lately. A guy that runs angry, which I like from the running back position.
And the lineman a little bit too.
Foya play action, able to get to the edge and zips this one inside to Maynor. Maynor still on his feet. You've got the defensive back, Olajuwon Whitfield, trying to pop that one out. Looking for a peanut punch, but Maynor holding on to it.
MJC has had a 100-yard rusher in every game this season. They haven't had a 100-yard receiver. Might be close, might get there today. That's a nice play. Didn't like the flat and hits Maynor.
Blackshear bounces it. Now cuts it back up the middle.
That's a hold.
Flag in the area
That's coming back.
Offensive linemen don't like to see.
Well, I also saw the fullback hold, so I don't know who they're calling this on. A couple of guys they could call it on.
Call it on Alex Cardenas, former Hillmar Yellow Jacket, as is Coach Rusty Stivers. 9:05 left to play in the third quarter. It'll be 1st and 20. Back up MJC to the 44-yard line. Foya, shotgun snap, pumps once. Now goes deep for Maynor. Maynor, a jump ball, brings it down. What a catch from Curtis Maynor. The defensive back, Whitfield, wanted the flag.
Got to have that 100-yard receiving now. You know, this is a little fake, a little hitch, a little go, and Maynor going up and getting the football. And these kind of plays you put on film, when you get one of the best rushing teams in the state and then you're able to hit on these gadget plays, it just presents problems for a defense.
Maynor now over 100 yards on 3 catches. Out of that 59-yard touchdown earlier in the ball game. He's completed the last 2 passes, or caught the last 2 passes, completed by Tafoya. Turns and hands it to Aiden Muhammad's got a lot of room up the middle. He's hitting the second level past the first down marker. He goes down at the 5-yard line, 1st and goal. You see the formation coming in, the bunch of guys on the offensive line and the fullbacks kind of flexing out there. Could be 2 things. Could be, again, the formation coming in and also the strength that they're imposing along the offensive line. Cole Gilbert back into the ball game at quarterback. Had a touchdown pass earlier to Galicchio. Play clock at 10. MJC looking for one more guy to get out there, and he was way down the field.
Late arrival on a Modesto airline, got through security, and we're going to have a timeout.
Pirates take their first time out of the half as Brace was late to get out there on the field. We'll step aside, come back with more Pirate football after this commercial break.
Good Guys 35th Fuel Curve Autumn Get-Together. Over 2,500 American-made and powered show cars and trucks. A huge swap meet, Fender Midway Family Fun Zone, live music and more. November 8th and 9th at the Alameda County Fairgrounds. Details at good-guys.com.
Pirates have it 1st and goal. We come back to play. They took their first time out of the second half.
You know, it is the opening day of crab season. I just got a text that I've got to have some fresh crab tomorrow from Bodega Bay. That's a great text, FYI. I digress.
Foya hands it to Muhammad. Muhammad with his 3rd rushing touchdown of the ball game. He spins his way into the end zone, a 5-yard touchdown punch. MJC a point away from getting to the 50-point mark, and it's 49-8. The extra point on the way from Emmanuel Garibay. Muhammad's 3rd rushing touchdown, had a 24-yarder earlier. A 1-yarder, this one from 5 yards out. Garibay's 2 for 2 on extra points. Snap, good hold, and Garibay's kick is good to make it 50-8. Pirates leading the Lobos on senior night, sophomore night.
Or day.
Day.
It's sophomore something.
I got it on the program listed as sophomore night, so I'm going with it, even though Pirates haven't played a night game since dropping a contest to Butte College on September 20th.
Ron Burgundy.
Yeah.
I read the script.
Yep, that's what they put out here. That's how I got to read it.
I would have imagined that there will be a lot of substitutions defensively for the Pirates here on this series. You get your defense, get a chance to play a series. You've got a huge lead. Get an opportunity to develop and play some other guys.
Kick from Garibay. Backs up Lusk to the 2-yard line. And he's going to be brought down at the 25-yard line.
Oh, here comes the first team D.
I was going to say, you were saying that, but I saw Villegas with his helmet strapped up right on the sideline.
Yeah.
Booth, Hinchy, Vargas, they were all ready to go.
Yeah, if you're going to take Booth out, you better take his helmet and then ensure that nobody wears his helmet size on the team, because he's going to want to get in there and play.
Why wouldn't you? You got 5.5 sacks on the afternoon. Try to add to that total. The guy who came in 2nd in the state in sacks with 7 on the season. Again, adding 5.5 of that total. Safe to say he's going to jump into that top spot.
We're all tied at 14 at Fresno.
Oh, a carry on first down that goes nowhere for David Roberts. Villegas back there, Booth back there combining on the tackle.
That's a good combination of two guys.
They could have took the handoff.
Yeah, I just sent a message to him this week. I go, are you going to have meetings at the quarterback? And all he replied back is, I will not disappoint. And he certainly hasn't.
3rd TFL in the season for Fermin Villegas. Pirates bringing pressure. And a whistle before the snap. Flag comes out. Perhaps that pressure might have forced some movement from Monterey Peninsula as they're going to back it up 5 yards.
And Butte just went ahead. They were trailing to my College of the Redwoods Corsairs. They're now ahead 14-13. 5:37 left in the 3rd quarter.
This one's been all Pirates. Early, MJC leading 14-0 after the 1st quarter. They turned it up in the 2nd quarter. Pulled away from Monterey Peninsula. 29-2 in that 2nd frame. Shotgun snap, Simon Lopez, nowhere to go. He was trying to run out of the pocket, but Jack Hinchy's going to bring him down for yet again another sack by this MJC defense. They are just absolutely feasting right now. It's number 9 on the afternoon for the Pirates. AG out of Downey High School.
When do they call off the dogs? Never. They're just getting after it. We have a lot of records from MJC. We don't have records for how many individually for sacks in a game and for team how many sacks in a game.
Whatever that number is, safe to say that the Pirates are either close to approaching it or have surpassed that number as they've been getting after Simon Lopez. Who gets rid of this one quickly. That one tipped and nearly intercepted. Ricocheted in the direction of Braden Busalaki off the hands of Julius Robinson as they just try to pick up some yards there on 3rd and forever. Fourth down punt for Joseph Fernandez. Malone standing at midfield.
Here's a curious score. Radley's leading Sac City 17-13.
The Sac City team that was another Valley Conference team that was ranked there for a while and has found some difficulties in conference play. MJC able to pick up a win at beautiful Hughes Stadium last week. Hernandez end-over-end kick. Going to take a Monterey Peninsula bounce to the MJC side of the field and roll and stop at the 43-yard line. Pirates taking over at 4:58 left to play on NorCal Sports TV. Final home game of the regular season for the Pirates. Next week they'll head to Visalia, take on College of the Sequoias, who will have an opportunity with the Giants to try to get a share of the conference championship. Looks like MJC might be on their way to securing one of those right now, but like you mentioned, the Giants tying things up against the Rams. 14 all. They got 5:32 left to play in that third quarter. We got 4:58 left to play. Gilbert going to hand this one off to Blackshear. Blackshear working through traffic. Runs into the safety, Harold Lusk Jr.
I love him protecting the football. You don't get many carries. When you do, you make them count, and you do it by doing the right thing, protecting that football high and tight, and letting his guys up front work their magic.
Cade Clifton, the receiver at the top of your screen, the nephew of Sonora coach Kirk Clifton. Wildcats winning the Trans-Valley League Championship on our network on NorCal Sports TV yesterday. Congratulations to Sonora. Gilbert taking the snap on first down. Blackshear again right up the middle. Cuts it back and going to fall down at the 40-yard line. 4-yard, 5-yard pickup.
For me, just when you're able to turn a defensive lineman and he takes a side, it's just like the door opening up. And the Pirates running backs have been able to find those holes. Tafoya with boots and runs off the edge. It's been a tough combination to stop.
Tight ends in the formation as Blackshear comes in motion and gets a jet sweep.
It's a great play there. I know it's a face mask.
Olajuwon Whitfield with the face mask. No dream shake on that one. It's a 15-yard penalty.
He plays this correctly, keeps an outside shoulder free until he tries to do a little dental work there, and it's called for the face mask.
You're trying to fight off that block at the same time, just reached an arm
it's
up
not
there.
Easy.
Yeah, got it caught.
And though you work on those drills in practice, it's nothing like what happens in the game. But you can't grab the face mask, and it's a first down on via penalty for the Pirates.
And also, the thing that didn't help his cause, it's right in front of the Pirate bench, and they're all screaming and hollering.
A lot of officials over there
yeah.
dressed in
navy
pirate.
Blue.
Yeah.
And Pirates monopolizing the color blue this season. We're in the navy ones for the second time. They also got royal blue, light blue. This carry goes to Muhammad. A couple of jump cuts, and then he's inside the red zone. It'll be a yard shy of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Or Blue Jay Blue.
Jay Blue.
As soon as people started just writing off the Dodgers just because they were down in 3-2 in the series, I'm like, no, this team. I'm a Giant fan, but they play a lot of good winning baseball. And how many times they walked Ohtani, and last night they made him pay. Hadn't, the whole series. Back to football. Back to another color of blue.
Gilbert in the shotgun. Motions Clark. Clark will get it. Clark's got a lot of room. Clark going to pick up a block. Clark going to try to lead towards the end zone. He's going to be out of bounds, just shy. Pirates going to have first and goal. They get the ball to the playmaker from Ripon High School. Again, kind of faked out the cameraman there. He's able to get to the edge.
He recovered well.
Block, too, by Dylan McCauley.
Recovered much better than the Monterey defense on that play.
Hudson Wyatt going to take this snap for the Pirates. Wyatt gives us to Muhammad. Muhammad into the end zone for the 4th time in the ball game. Muhammad this time with a 3-yard touchdown punch. MJC continues to add to their total. It's now 56-8.
I don't think they're going to get there, but what was the record for?
77 points is the most points ever scored by an MJC squad. Here with 2 minutes left in the third. They lead 56-8 with an extra point from Isaac Padilla, who had one blocked in his last try. This kick is good. The Pirates get the 4th rushing touchdown of the ball game from Aiden Muhammad. Now has 13 on the season. They lead this one 57-8.
Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209 or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
57-8, MJC leading. They're going to kick off from midfield. They had a personal foul penalty on Malachi Brown following the touchdown. So Emmanuel Garibay to kick this one from the 50-yard line and boots it into the end zone. It goes. Almost made
a
field goal.
Raising Cane's? We didn't.
Right? We got a halftime promotion where they get to kick for chicken.
The biggest. I am literally the biggest Raising Cane's fan. The last time these teams played 32 years ago, Modesto won 57-6. Can't invent this stuff. That was in 1993.
Largest margin of victory for MJC is 67 points. They defeated Sacramento in 1922. Most points scored in a game by the Pirates, 77 against West Hills in 2018. A new quarterback into the ball game for the Lobos. He's going to air it out. Julius Robinson can't hang on to the pass from Dominic Pierini. A bit of a, maybe not a tight spiral, but in a good spot where you got to get it to.
Catchable ball.
Yeah.
And you've got fresh faces on defense for the Pirates. And they took Booth's helmet away, his cleats, and then that wristband that gives him all the answers to the tests.
Those cheat sheets. All right, one time I had one of those, and come day of the test, I forgot it at home. You know what? I did pretty good on the test because it turns out that's how you study. Actually.
You write it down. You actually write down stuff. That's what we do with the broadcasting. I got all these notes, and I haven't had to read them because you memorize them.
Zion Black with the carry. Right side. And we'll pick up positive yards when at first it looked like nothing was there. Now past the 30-yard line. Another record to watch here is, we mentioned Aiden Muhammad, 4 rushing touchdowns. The record in a game is 5 rushing touchdowns for MJC. It's been done 3 times. Kamoni Stanley, the latest to do that in 2023, a game I covered here on NorCal Sports TV. And Aaron Fields and Trey Cooper, the other 2 rushers to get that done.
I don't know if Muhammad's going to get another touch the rest of the game.
We've seen Bryson Davis, Caden Bailey, Aiden Muhammad, Jalen Blackshear all get carries. Robinson gets a carry on a jet sweep, and MJC was looking for a hold out on the perimeter. The official's going to say that the Lobos moved the chains, picked up the first down on the ground.
Edge rusher, Modesto bench calling for a holding call. And these are important. You know, these guys practice too, right? They're giving you a look all year. Get them a chance to get some reps, get a taste of the action. And when those guys get reps, they're going to be more fired up about showing up for practice on Monday.
Man in motion, Pierini.
Shallow cross.
High pass, and Robinson makes a nice catch.
That's a good.
Stiff arm into Noah Raffel.
Now I know they've run those middle screens, but this is the first time I recall them running this shallow cross. And it's just a quick throw for the quarterback and let one of your best athletes try to make a play in space.
That should be the final play of the quarter unless MPC could get a snap off. And with 2 seconds left, they do. Pierini, with the horn going off in the background, completes this one to Corindus Poe, who has a touchdown pass earlier in the ball game. Takes this one inside the 45 to the 44-yard line, and that is the final play of the third quarter. To the fourth we go. The Pirates dominating from start. They lead this one by a score of 57-8 as we head to the final frame. You're watching MJC Pirate Football on NorCal Sports TV.
Benton Robertson CPAs provides personalized tax, accounting, and financial guidance to individuals and businesses throughout Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Our team believes in partnering with you and your team to build lasting relationships that help you achieve your financial goals. Give us a call today and experience the Benton Robertson difference. We look forward to hearing from you. Check us out online at br-cpa.net.
57-8 the score on our scoreboard here in the stadium, Pirate Stadium on the east campus of Modesto Junior College. And a scoreboard watching all around as we again told you about the
a lot of interesting
Sequoia
stuff
and
out
Fresno
there.
game. They're still 14-14 as they're getting ready to head the fourth. Now the Redwoods jumping ahead of Butte 16-14 there in the fourth quarter.
I mean, Butte struggled last week against a winless Shasta team. We had that game on NorCal Sports TV. And if they can't come back there, that really will change the dynamics of, it could be a situation if they lose and the Pirates win out. Pirates might could conceivably get a quarterfinal bye, depending on how things shake out.
San Mateo all over San Jose, currently 42-7 in the third quarter.
Yeah, the base six, it's either the have and the have-nots, and you've got CCSF, and DVC, and obviously the defended state champs in CSM.
CCSF up over Foothill is also on our network, 28-7, Rams over the Owls. Not much on this first down carry. Zion Black gonna gain nothing as it goes.
Make
a little dead spot right about the 44-yard line.
Gonna make a lot of sophomore families happy tonight that are reserved for Modesto, because they're going to get a whole quarter of playing time here. And they're probably going to be a little bit sore tomorrow morning than they've been used to, and they're going to love that. And that's what it's all about. You practice, and when you get your opportunities, and then you flash, and you play in the team concept, you're going to build more trust with the coaching staff. And that's what it's all about, is trust.
Play clock winding down. They get the snap off. Pirini trying to get this one out to the boundary and off the hands. Intended for Julius Escort. The Pirates on the coverage, Juan Saavedra. Third down.
Fresno just pulled ahead of COS. Extra point away right before the end of the third quarter. Substitution, mass confusion. So this is a product of when you have substitutions and then you're in special teams. You know, you need to you make all these different switches. You got to make sure, because you got your dime package, right? You have your certain defensive packages you're going to put in there. And sometimes as a coach, you can kind of go, whoops, I forgot what we were, oh, man, and then you just have to call the timeout.
The Pirates take their first timeout, 14:08 left to play. Stick with you here on NorCal Sports TV. Hope you can follow us on our social media accounts. On Instagram, Facebook, and X is where you can find us at NorCal Sports TV. You can also find us on YouTube at youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV. You're probably watching this broadcast. Hit that like button, subscribe to NorCal Sports TV so we continue to bring you high-quality coverage of sports, high school and junior college, all throughout Northern California. We got the high school football season wrapping up, but basketball and then junior college basketball starting in earnest. So, again, we'll be with you for all of it. Hit us up at NorCal Sports TV on our social media and youtube.com/NorCal Sports.
We're at 7 different sites today. Who does that? Who covers high school and California Community College?
Oh,
there he is.
This guy probably does. He covers everything. Jelon Booth with another sack.
Now, when I said 7 sacks Saturday,
he took it literally.
I wasn't. He really took it literally.
Says, yeah, I could probably do that myself.
It was 6.5 now?
6.5. Yes, it did. My goodness, what a ball game. 6.5 sacks for Jelon Booth. And for this defense now, that's 10 sacks, excuse me. 10 sacks now on the afternoon.
And you look at his stats, but you watch the way that he plays. He's such a heady player.
Oh, snap. Clifton nearly
just let it go. Just let it go.
Clifton blocked a punt last week against Sac City and nearly got another one right there. It's going to go out of bounds. And once again, we'll tell you about the Good Guys Car Show coming up in the Bay Area.
Good Guys, 35th Fuel Curve Autumn get-together November 8th and 9th, Alameda County Fairgrounds in Pleasanton. Special Veterans Day festivities all weekend long, including Vets for Vets. Active and retired military members get in free with valid military or veterans ID. Get details, vehicle registration and ticket information at goodguys.com. Spelled out good with the dash mark guys.com. Appreciate our new partnership with them.
Malone late getting on the field. He's out there, slot to the left. First down, Gilbert going to keep this one and throw it out in the flat to Dylan McCauley.
Stay in bounds.
McCauley
very
does
good.
Stay in bounds, cuts it back up the field. Still on his feet. He's going to fall at about the 38-yard line to Dylan McCauley. A bit of a hybrid wide receiver tight end out of Oris Stimba and Newman making the catch and cutting
Simple.
it upfield.
Now, people could say, well, why are the Pirates throwing the ball? They're up 57-8. This is their second and third group of players. You got to allow them to play as well, build their confidence, get a feel for the program and the offense in a live situation. So you understand that. They're just not going to come out and run the football every day, and that might be good for them.
Gilbert hands this one off to Blackshear. Hit and
the whistle.
held up. Taylor Rice grabbing him by the leg and Like he said, at that point, his forward progress was stopped, so the officials will play dead and loses a yard. 2nd and 11.
And simple thing, but the tight end staying in bounds, just keeping that clock. That's just smart football. You know, it could be easy just to run out of bounds. The smart play, stay in bounds, keep the clock winding. You know, such situational football.
Gilbert in play action, rolls to his left, looking downfield from Malone, and overshot him. Coverage on the play by Olajuwon Whitfield, who wins that battle, forces the incomplete pass. 3rd down.
I don't know if this was executed correctly for Modesto, because there was no flat receiver, and normally we call it bean dip. There's layers. There's a flat, there's an over, and then there's a clearing route. And the flat route and the tight end route were over on the other side of the field. But again, you got to get live reps. You know, make these plays, make these mistakes, make these new mistakes, improve, and get yourself a chance to be evaluated.
Gilbert gets it to Malone out in the flat. Again, tough man to bring down as he takes it back up the middle of the field, and going to be brought down at the 43-yard line. Prior to that completion, that incomplete pass from Gilbert, only the 2nd incompletion on the day for MJC. Tafoya was 7 of 8 in the ball game, 144 yards and a touchdown. Gilbert now 3 of 4 after he drops that one off to Malone, but it's going to be short of the 1st down. That streak that you talked about in danger here for MJC. No 100-yard rusher on the day. They got 2 guys in the 70s. Muhammad at 78, Davis at 74. As this one punted away, and it's going to get rolled out of bounds inside the 15-yard line by Logan Martin, who hasn't had a busy day, but been pretty effective in his 2 punts. One inside the 10-yard line, one inside the 20.
You're 2 for 2 inside the 20. The first punt of the game
at the 5
just really set up this defense that knew what they were going to be facing coming into this game. And, you know, it's all about film study. And when you get into week 8, the teams are what they are. They've shown their strong tendencies. And how many times did we see Booth today just point out what plays we're going to get run?
You swing this one out to
we're a radio now.
Cobb. Take this one out on the left side, out past the numbers. Going to pick up about pretty good gain, about 7 yards on 1st down. Mentioned MJC, no 100-yard rusher, but plenty of yards on the ground.
Did they get a 100-yard receiver?
They got 328 rushing yards as a team. They do have a 100-yard receiver.
Then they're going to substitute.
113 yards on 3 catches. For
said coming into the game they hadn't had a 100-yard. That's their first 100-yard receiver since the finale last year against San Mateo.
Rini flipping this one out to Mark Harris, another wide receiver screen. Harris going to get it out of bounds, shy of the 30-yard line.
That's tough territory running out of bounds there.
And not a lot of room along the sidelines here at Pirate Stadium. That track pretty close to the sideline, to the boundary. You also got like a plastic.
There's a lot of. There's just a lot of challenging areas to run through there, and you hear the sound of the runner when they're on the TV numbers to compare to where they get closer to the sideline. Comes this deeper thudding sound of the pattering of their feet.
Rini backing up. We'll flip this one out of the backfield to Zion Black. Black tackled at the line of scrimmage. Good play made by Juan Saavedra out in space. Called his name a couple times. Saavedra getting some reps at linebacker and being productive. Good tackle. Nice wrap up by Saavedra.
He's got a lot of reps today. And he's done some good things. And, you know, it's football. Guys get hurt, you know. And so you getting these reps, and if you have to step in for somebody, you're prepared.
He looking for Robinson, kind of turned him around. Like he was trying to throw that outside the numbers. Robinson was cutting inside and I had to make an adjustment. Logan Durkee out there on the coverage. Also had Jalen Mays.
Substitution, mass confusion. Well, this is the second time this has happened, and you do make mistakes. Modesto called timeout because it was the old Cars song, Substitution, Mass Confusion. And getting caught in between, and the second time the Pirates have had to call a timeout. You got a score update for us?
Sequoia is jumping up ahead. It's 21-20. Giants over the Rams. 12:28 left to play in the fourth quarter. So an important one again. If the Rams could find a way to retake the lead and come up with a victory, MJC will assure themselves of their 5th straight Valley Conference championship, 6 under head coach Rusty Stivers. They'll clinch at least a share of that. Pirates obviously looking for more as they make that trip next week down to Visalia. Let's get a time. Thank our sponsors, the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, Good Guys America's favorite car show, American Asphalt, and MJC Athletics for allowing us to bring you another season of coverage here at Modesto Junior Pirates football program that's near and dear to our heart here on NorCal Sports TV. One of the first partnerships that we had here with this company. Still paying dividends for both sides as Purini again kind of backing up, and this one bobbled
nice clean hit
out of the hands from Harris, who should have just held on to it because he was going to take a hit. And boy, did he take one right there from Davion King, another Lincoln Trojan.
And he moves the head to the side so it's not helmet-to-helmet contact. And he wraps and finishes. And you hear that. When you make a play like that, you can hear the intended receiver gasp a little bit as you hit him. And you're getting a lot of reserves for the Pirates of getting to play 25 or 30 plays, which is incredible at building their depth.
Fernandez loses this one. This one gets blocked, deflected, but kicked forward, and it's rolling at the 45-yard line. Galicchio getting close, and everyone told him to get away.
Now, despite the bad snap, you still can't rough the kicker. And they've had their challenges on these snaps.
A couple of linemen hanging out back there from MPC. I think this one might go against those guys.
COS is up 21-20. We've got that game on another network. 9 minutes and clock is running in Fresno. But the link isn't on the 3C2A website. Ours always are. You got to get those links up there.
MJC will head down to Visalia next week, 1 p.m. kickoff against the College of the Sequoias. Long discussion.
This is going to be, should be a first down Monterey, I believe.
Pirates got their offense out on the field. They're looking to take over inside MPC territory at the Lobo 45. The officials still back at the Monterey Peninsula 25. The flag's still lying at the 10-yard line.
Well, it is near Election Day, so maybe they're voting on this. Here's a call.
So it is a personal foul.
I was
give us a
I was actually right. You can't, despite the bad snap, you can't rough the kicker. I think
So A, it wasn't that a block punt, so you can get him, and B, didn't he become a runner once he took those steps?
you still cannot rough the kicker, despite the snap and anything else that goes on. You cannot rough the kicker. The ball wasn't blocked. You can't. It's a safety thing. And you know what they say in American asphalt? Safety's no accident. Apparently, I'm the only one in the entire, besides you, that knows this rule.
Yeah, so the Lobos will take over following the penalty. They'll get it at the 41-yard line.
And we always learn, you know, educate, entertain.
Black coming back out on the field. Slave turn heading off.
Did you get the picture to
confusion.
Joseph of the dress up by Weber of Coach Stivers?
Did not. So
Oh my goodness! Well, you know, we mentioned it to get it at halftime, and then you came back, but then you didn't bring us any Raising Cane's.
I didn't get any raising.
Exactly. Yeah. None of us did.
Greeny.
Quick screen out here.
Sorry, Harris.
Another TFL for him.
Not much there for Harris. We're under 8 minutes left to play. MJC out of timeouts. I don't think they're.
The only reason they used him was when they're switching into their dime defense.
Right. Rolling to the right, Perini flips this one out to Poe.
Oh, that's cheap.
Takes a big hit out of bounds. That one late.
Yeah.
Kingston, 2
You don't want to see that.
How do you know if you're a defensive person if he's heading on a runner? Yeah. Doesn't matter.
Sean Kingston to a second personal foul penalty for Modesto on this try. They roughed the punter earlier. This time Kingston Tua with a hit well after the play.
That was way late.
10 from 35. This time he hits the quarterback as he gets rid of it. Robinson can't make the catch near the goal line. It falls incomplete. Davion King in on the coverage. Incomplete, second down and 10.
6:02 left down in Fresno. COS still up by 1. Could be for all the marbles next Saturday.
Yeah. Be for all the marbles if the Rams could win, and MJC will at least head down there knowing they could get a share. The Pirates looking to get it all if they could pick up a victory against the Giants. Here they're well in command against the Lobos. They bring pressure. Perini trying to get it on a shallow cross to Mark Harris. Pass a little bit behind him, falls incomplete, third down.
What's the Butte College of the Retwood score?
21-16 Roadrunners at last check, and they are leading with 1:06 left to play.
They've had some ugly wins in conference, but they're wins.
Greeny, shotgun snap, looking for Robinson and nearly intercepted. And the safety was in perfect position to get that pass that was off the mark, but Noah Rafael caught by the turf monster. Lost his footing, couldn't make the play.
Did he cramp up on that play? Just legs out, just gave out.
He's hearing it from the sideline.
Calling him Grandpa.
It's going to bring up 4th down and 10. I bet that one's going to be shown during film session, and Noah Raffel's going to be probably embarrassed to see that one again. That one was right to him and just kind of lost his footing, unable to make the catch. The ball sails over the top of him. Empty formation on 4th down and 10. Guarini, screen pass for Harris. Harris
Wow.
is going around along the sideline. That's a lot of work to pick up a 1 net yard.
Well,
It'll be a turnover on downs.
Watch all the blue jerseys running to the football and all. You just don't want to see this.
A couple guys tingled up at the end. You're starting to see some frustration set in. And the Pirates make sure that they head over to their sideline.
And this is like a cattle call for Coach Hollis and the group down there. Just come over here. And Rusty will call a timeout if he has to. They don't want anything stupid to happen here.
Officials again getting together, and they're just going to separate and say MJC is going to get the football with 6:55 remaining in the ball game.
Protect yourself if you have the football here. Chain's got to flip. There you go.
Cole Gilbert in the snap, fakes it to Blackshear. Up the middle he goes. Nice gain on 1st down. So we mentioned Glenn Weber, the tight end, dressing up as Coach Stivers for Halloween. We got that picture up here. Try to flash it to you.
I love this.
Courtesy of the MJC Instagram account at MJCFBL. There you see Glenn Weber. And I think he nailed it, Chris. Pretty spot on there. It's a pretty good impersonation of Coach Stivers.
You love seeing these things this time of year. The Rams, one of their had rookie dress-up day for the LA Rams, and the player did a Coach McVay imitation.
Yeah,
you just love to see that good, healthy fun.
Blackshear skips over a defender, still on his feet. This is what I'm talking about. This guy
I'm
runs
seasick.
Angry, still trying to keep his balance using his arm, but couldn't, again, ultimately break that
But watch,
9th tackle.
Both hands are on the football the whole time.
And hopping through there, and just a tough guy to bring down is Jalen Blackshear, freshman from Stockton.
Down to 3 minutes and counting. COS still up over Fresno.
Redwood's got a safety here late in the ball game to take a 1-point lead over Butte. They lead now 22-21.
Weird, wacky stuff happening today. Speed option.
Pitch to the left side. Blackshear on the sideline.
It's a hold. This is coming back. So you remember the last time we were here when they were playing Fresno, staples of people's refrigerator. You got bread and butter and milk. And Rusty Stivers' refrigerator, they have speed option as a staple. It's such an important part of their offense. This is a fireman's carry in the center of the line.
He spoke as late Redwood's touchdown to get them a lead. There's 44 seconds left to play in that ball game.
Wow.
Getting the ball back. They're going to have a long way to go. Will Butte.
Buttes third in the state. CSM is 4. The Pirates are 12.
Gilbert. And up the middle on the shotgun snap. Pick up a few yards. Try to get some of that penalty yardage back. It's up 5 yards. 2nd down and 15.
DVC is 8. COS is 10. And
you're trying to set up a last-second field goal. We'll see if the Roadrunners can get themselves in position.
I mean, American River, at the time, I don't think had won a game or maybe one win, took them overtime. We with Shasta last week. They won the game. They just couldn't put Shasta away. And today, my alma mater's looking for the upset.
Blackshear nearly tripped. Now he's got his footing. He gets the first down out past the 30-yard line.
Will they have 3 runners over 70 yards today?
Nice gain from Jalen Blackshear. He's approaching 50 yards.
That little jump cut of his.
Carry.
There's a number of running backs here that could start for other teams.
For sure.
That's a strong running back room.
It's the 4th running back that we've seen in the ball game as Gilbert pulls it away from his belly, drops this one off.
Wow, this should be
complete to Dylan McCauley.
This should be offensive pass interference, but the officials keeping the flag in their back pocket. Pirates are blocking downfield before this ball is thrown, and it's thrown downfield. Right there. I don't think Coach Stivers, well, they're going to keep playing the game.
Snap and give to Malone. Malone trying to get to the edge, and Malone spun out of bounds by Damian Naveau. Pirates getting close to 400 rushing yards as a team in this ball game.
Wow.
Conversely, Monterey Peninsula, -4.
That pretty much just tells it all right there.
Yeah, right.
And with Booth, with taking 7 sacks Saturday, literally. That cut.
Blackshear.
That little jump cut.
Man, I mentioned he runs angry, he runs hard, but he's incredibly agile too.
Yes.
Yeah, through the box there.
So Fresno is able to get the ball back on down. So they have the football with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left, and all they need is a field goal to take the lead.
Now less than 30 seconds in that Butte game, and they're on the other side of midfield. They need a few more yards to get in the field goal range. Pirates approaching the 2-minute timeout. They will have to run another play.
Their kicker for Butte's got a strong leg, so that wouldn't be a huge ask. Muhammad jumped early, but the officials is doing a good job of just keeping the yellow flag in their back pocket.
Pirates trying to push the rugby scrum forward, but forward progress will be marked down at the 4-yard line. We're going to stop here with 1:59 momentarily. The clock will. 2-minute timeout. MJC 57-8, looking to add to their totals. They have it first and goal when we come back.
The Good Guys 35th Fuel Curve Autumn Get-Together. Over 2,500 American-made and powered show cars and trucks. A huge swap meet, Fender Midway Family Fun Zone, live music, and more. November 8th and 9th at the Alameda County Fairgrounds. Sales at good-guys.com. The Good Guys.
Mario Ramos, Chris Babcock back with you on NorCal Sports TV alongside our producer Joseph Yanez, our camera personnel Claude Parkin, Noel Alexander. At Pirate Stadium on the East Campus of Modesto Junior College. It's been a nice sophomore day for the folks here that celebrate. 57-8. Dismantling here of the Lobos for the 12th ranked MJC Pirates. Playing good ball at the right time. Here's Gilbert, takes a high snap, jukes the defender in the backfield, but he's got a few more that he can't get rid of. He's going to lose a few yards. We brought down at the 8, loss of 4, 2nd and goal.
We got a final at Butte, and highest ranked team in Northern California, the Butte College Roadrunners, lose their 2nd game of the season, and this is really going to affect their ratings because College of the Redwoods does not have a good record. but it didn't matter as my Corsairs go to Butte and get the win.
How does this affect MJC? They lost to both San Mateo and Butte, who are ranked pretty high, but both of them now have suffered at least one loss. How does this affect the Pirates?
I think really if the Pirates win out, they might have a chance either for a 2 or 3 seed in the postseason, which means they would get at least one playoff game. That's, they got to beat COS next week.
Chance maybe to get that on our airwaves, play here at home. On NorCal Sports TV.
COS has won games, tight games this year, low-scoring games they've won. They had a high-scoring game against Butte, but you got a College of the Redwoods Corsairs that was 2-6, and they go to Butte and get the road victory. That's going to be a nice drive back to Eureka, which is normally not a nice drive.
Hudson Wyatt rolling out of the pocket, gets it to McCauley. Ball pops out, fumbled at the 2-yard line and picked up by Monterey Peninsula. So McCauley was trying to stretch the ball out to get it to the goal line. You see some coaches sometimes kind of not necessarily want to see the ball exposed like that, and this is the reason why. That one not exposed, just popped out. A good tackle had on the ball from Isaiah Galutira.
Still playing hard. The effort's been there all day for Monterey Peninsula. I appreciate that play. We're not going to let you get 60 points. You could just easily not make this play, but you cause a turnover and you get the football back. And a very ugly day for them. It's a great play.
First down for Monterey Peninsula. Pirates still showing blitz. I don't think Coach Abbasi knows anything else.
He doesn't.
Don't call it Mo Blitzo for nothing. Not much on first down. It'll be second down and 9.
Down to 90 seconds in Fresno. They still trail by 1. The Rams do have the football.
San Mateo all over San Jose, 52-7. And also on NorCal Sports TV. Carry up the middle.
I probably should do it.
No gain. Sac City is coming back on Reedley. They lead 20-17, coming up on the 2-minute mark in that game. At the De Anza Mountain Lions, they're down the road at Merced.
Another one of our partners.
Yep, Mountain Lions. It's NorCal Sports TV Mojo. They're on our network. They're currently undefeated, leading 48-17. It's working for the Pirates, right? They pick up a 57-8 victory here as the Lobos going to let the clock wind down.
I never saw the trainers come onto the field for the Pirates. So you get the big win. A lot of guys get to play. Davis just gets a little taste of it, right? So you have him back in the running back room. You're pretty healthy going into a Week 10 game, games in December, played to be remembered, and they have a heck of an opportunity. Minute left, Fresno still driving on the COS 46-yard line. We'll take a break and then come back and wrap this up.
Emphatic victory for the Pirates, who took control early and dominated the Monterey Peninsula College Lobos by a final score here of 57-8. MJC picking up the win to move to 7-2 overall, 4-0 in the Valley Conference. Loss dropping Monterey Peninsula to 6-3, 1-3 in the Valley Conference play. The Pirates about as good as they could work out here on sophomore day. Like you mentioned, the training staff pretty much got the day off, and MJC was able to hand the ball off to a bevy of running backs, all of who were productive, and the offensive line doing their thing. It's really been a strength of this ball club, Chris, and they massed their way to nearly 400 rushing yards against the Lobos to pick up a sophomore day victory.
Well, their keys coming into today: score TDs in the red zone, check. Eliminate explosive plays, check. And this wasn't for Booth. This was for the entire team, but it almost came true just for Booth alone. 7 sack Saturday. We talk about the strength of concrete and 7 sack concrete. The strength of this pass rush today for Modesto. Monterey just never felt comfortable or gained any tempo on offense today. And when you get that one down lineman and the rest of the guys are in this freedom of amoeba front, and you got Booth calling out the plays for Modesto, it's a tough game. Fresno continues to drive down into COS territory in the closing seconds of the game. 20 seconds. Maybe we can just hold on here. I know everybody wants to go, but maybe we can get to this finish here.
Jelon Booth with 6.5 of the 10 sacks recorded by the MJC Pirates today. MJC, if Fresno could come back and pick up a victory, Pirates will clinch a share of their 5th straight Valley Conference championship, 6th under head coach Rusty Stivers. Carlos Sequoias could hang on to this 1-point lead. It'll set up a winner-take-all matchup next weekend in Visalia, 1 p.m. when the Pirates hit the road to take on the Giants of COS.
Well, our crew's been out here for a long time. Joseph's given me that look. I think people could find the score online.
That's going to do it for our entire production crew, our executive director and executive producer, Dion I, producer extraordinaire, Joseph Yanez, camera personnel, Claude Parkin and Noel Alexander, color commentator, Chris Babcock. I'm Mario Ramos saying thank you for watching this presentation of Modesto Junior College Pirate Football. Pirates pick up a big day on sophomore day and hoist the Jolly Roger as they win 57-8. Have a great Saturday evening.